Good morning. Hello. How are you? It's the Bob and Tom Show. Countdown to Halloween, 48 hours? Oh my God. We're up against it. Hello, Christy.
Hello, Chick.
The Silac News Desk. Silac.
You okay?
You guys live? Nope. No, this is all pre-recorded. We left this in. Wow.
Phlegm check.
Hello, Pat Godwin.
Hello.
That's what I get for starting out. Hello, how are you? There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
At the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair wearing his Halloween hat. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Life Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello. Let me see that hat. Look over this way. Oh, that's
This is my
cool.
Halloween 3 Season of the Witch hat.
Oh, nice.
3 days to Halloween.
Black with some kind of orange logo. The silhouette of a witch there.
The iconic imagery of Season of the Witch. It's the trick-or-treaters and their witch, skeleton, and pumpkin. Yes.
Was this a movie?
It is a movie, yeah.
Is that a Donovan song, Seasons of the Witch?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a great
real
song.
good one.
Yeah.
Must be the season of the witch.
The brim looks interesting underneath, too.
Oh, this is from the poster of Season of the Witch.
Oh, look at that.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's
Wow,
nice.
that's
Very
busy.
scary.
That is a nice hat.
Busy,
Yes,
busy,
thank
busy.
you. I love this hat.
I thought it was a Bigfoot hat when I saw it.
I can see why, yeah.
Very Halloween-y.
Yes. It's a fun week.
And the world of Halloween has gotten so much bigger in the last decade. We have, around my neighborhood, there are a couple of, 12-foot skeletons.
Yeah, and the lighting displays
It's
are
great.
incredible. Yeah.
Is it a big, isn't it like the #1 beer night or right up there in the top 3 or
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
sales or something?
Must be.
Yeah, perhaps.
You got the night before Thanksgiving.
That's
You got
a big one.
Halloween.
the night before Thanksgiving, I think, is the big one, right?
And you've got Saturday
Super
night,
Bowl would be a big one, I would think.
Saturday night before Easter.
Yeah.
That's a big drink.
Big drinking night.
Wine mostly.
They nailed him.
Takes you 3 days to recover.
But seriously.
We're good, Pat.
Is that why you drink Rolling Rock?
Oh, hey.
Oh, wow. Just in case the lightning hasn't hit yet. Oh, you got-
All right.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. We have a couple quick things to catch up with, including a World Series update.
Hey, are you a Yankees fan?
Nope.
Well, you better hurry and catch him at the World Series. Fast Freddie Freeman homered for the 5th straight World Series game overall, tying a record for the
him.
3rd straight in this series. And Walker Buehler, Texas pitcher.
Buehler.
Are we going to go Walker, Texas Ranger, or Ferris Bueller?
Ferris Bueller.
Walker Bueller. Bueller pitched another gem. Dodgers beat the Yankees 4-2, a 3-0 lead in the best-of-7 fall classic superstar Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, Ohtani.
Now we're going. Played despite having a partially dislocated left shoulder. And the hundreds of thousands of people in Oshu City, Japan, which is where Shohei's from. They got up, I think it's like next week, time-wise.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's the international dateline, and then of course they're on daylight savings
Right,
still,
and
so it's that adds another 6 hours?
Yeah, the trade market. And,
They already know who won the World Series.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
But they're watching.
Really affects the gambling.
They're watching.
the line because they know in advance.
And apparently they keep track of ratings in Japan like Americans do. The World Series averaging 15.15 million viewers in Japan through 2 games. I don't know what, I don't even know if their numbers are the same.
Sounds like a lot.
But
They read them right to left.
is that right?
Yeah.
So it's 51.51?
Yes, it's percent 51.
Wow. Wow.
Or do they read them from the bottom up? I
I
forget.
understand the World Series is doing quite well here in America in the ratings. This is what they say now. It's achieving NFL-like numbers.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
And then if you're baseball, you go, thanks a lot. Okay, I appreciate that. Thanks.
Speaking of the NFL.
Throw the NFL in my face. Yes. Oh, Monday night. Thank you, Tom. Can I officially thank you for making me pick the Steelers and giving the points? She went back up to 40 and 31.
Your pick once again was?
I took Pittsburgh minus the 6 and Calvin Austin the 3rd. Great guy. You know who's a jerk? Calvin Austin the 2nd.
Junior's no good.
Anyway, Trey returned a punt for a touchdown and hauled in a pass from Russell to Love Muscle Wilson for another score. Steelers beat the Giants 26-18. Oh, the glorious threading the needle. Is there anything better
It
than
was
having
Steelers -6. Is that correct?
-6. It's glorious.
Yes.
Glorious. And what else we have in sports? David Rush.
It's a great record. Don't spoil it.
And Candy.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
You know what? I'm kind of at the end of my rope, so I'm going to say yes. It is a great record. I can't wait.
And it has a rock and roll tie-in.
Yes, it does.
Rock and roll tie-in.
Tie-in.
It's kind of obscure, but you'll see. It's a good classic rock tie-in that we certainly.
And because I've been a Washington football fan since 1969, when I was 12 years old, I'm sorry, but for the foreseeable future, we're reliving this moment on the air.
Gives himself some time. Now steps up, fires, heads towards the end zone. It is.
Don't forget the Chicago broadcast.
Looking for blockers, looking for something. He's got plenty of time. Launches, deep pass into the area of the end zone. Tipped, and it's caught by Noah Brown. He was the tip man.
The one guy. He caught the other guy.
It's coming over.
That's great.
Of a bitch.
Yeah.
And
you love the home broadcast.
And apparently all kinds of things are coming out. And if there's not a house cleaning any day of the Chicago Bears coaching staff, people are going to want to know why. Because apparently the defensive back who was taunting the crowd turns out he's the one who also tipped the ball. So
And again, to make it clear, the play had started.
The play was starting.
And this guy is over by the sideline yelling at the fans.
Yes, he was.
And the play's going on.
He is in trouble.
And it was brought up yesterday. How did the coaches not see that? Why wouldn't? Because he was doing it a little bit before the play started. So there was time for somebody on the sidelines to go, what's Christie doing over there talking trash? Time out.
Yeah, no joke.
Time out. But they didn't do that. So, and it turns out the guy who was woofing was supposed to be guarding the guy who caught the
and by the way, one of my ecumenical enlightened friends emailed me, and I asked the philosophical question, can a quarterback of the Jewish faith throw a Hail Mary? The answer is yes. It turns out the Hail Mary is a so-called expression. Josh, help me with that. What does that mean exactly?
An expression.
Hail Mary, this doesn't really involve any religiosity?
Yes.
I'll say
that's
okay. Thank you for backing me up on this.
The most holy, Hail Mary, that's the most holy, right?
Hail Mary, full of grace.
Yeah, there you go.
Or Lord's Prayer.
Yeah, our Father.
Hail Mary.
And we did discover the origin of that apparently goes back to the flying wedge.
I thought it was I thought it was
Notre Dame or something.
Roger Staubach, because he'd done it. He actually had a Hail Mary. I think it might have been against Washington, now that I think about it.
Yeah, my reading indicated it went back to the 1920s or something.
Yeah.
But quite a play, if you haven't seen it, making the NFL very exciting. And we'll have a lot of interesting sporting news coming up. We'll review various aspects of my complicated life.
What'd you do yesterday?
You doing all right?
Oh, someone made a dumb move.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait a minute, it was me.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about this.
Oh, that's great. Someone's going to get a nice gift from me. No, I'm serious. Yeah, no, it's nice.
It's a birthday?
Is this a way of apology? Is that what we're talking
you'll
about?
see. You'll see.
Oh, okay.
All
right. Another dumb move that I made.
All right, sir.
But one of the smart moves that I often make is talking about Steven Singer Jewelers. First off, we've got our contest up and running because there's another week of pro football technically beginning Thursday evening. So you've got time right now to go to bobandtom.com/contest and enter to win that $500 gift card from Steven Singer Jewelers. We give one away each week. We'll find out who won this past week, probably either by later today or tomorrow. The way it works is just pick the winners in pro football. It's that simple. And our winner last week was Eric Stewart from LaBelle, Missouri. But you could be a big winner for this coming week. So do that right now. Steven Singer Jewelers, what's going on there? Well, if you go to IHateStevenSinger.com, you can find out what is available. And there's lots of great stuff. Of course, the specialty, diamonds. Steven famous for his full 100-day, 100% money-back guarantee. Plus, there's an unbeatable upgrade. Maybe you bought some great diamond earrings last year. You want to make them bigger? Well, great. You're going to get the full value of the first pair. Move it on up, as they say, in the world of diamonds. And it's every day is a special day at Steven Singer Jewelers. He's not going to have some kind of weird Halloween spooky sale. Nope. Every day is a great day. So just check out IHateStevenSinger.com. How about a nice trick or treat? How would that be for the lady? Oh, look, trick or treat. Look what I got for you. Now, you can find Steven Singer Jewelers if you happen to be in Philly at the corner of 8th and Walnut, or you can find him online. IHateStevenSinger.com. Many of the other jewelers hate him. But he's got, of course, excellent quality and that famous 100% money-back guarantee. He's a dog guy. You got to love him. It's Steven Singer. IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up, we got a song from Mr. Pat Godwin today.
And a mascot fight.
Oh.
Mascot fight.
Yeah.
And Josh, you'll love this.
Oh.
A haunted coffee shop in the news.
Oh, man.
With a very particular ghost.
Okay.
It's very exciting and kind of scary. And great news from the world of luggage.
Oh, good.
That'll keep them. I was going to change the channel, but then I heard about the luggage story, and this is I'm sticking around. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Screen Door Productions presents
A Day at Furgler's Hardware, Part 2.
Ready if you are, Chick. Do you want to?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Well, wait a minute. I have a question. Are we just going to do this right in front of everybody?
And Doctor, I assume you just go in with one finger. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I gotta warn you, Joyce left the lube in her car last night.
Oh, it should be good and cold.
Funny stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. You know, it's always cold lube.
Why don't they should use a warming lube
Sarah, start playing the violin.
so we can't hear the screams.
Do you know the theme from Deliverance?
Yeah. I'm ready. Okay,
You do the play-by-play.
Okay, here we go. Oh boy.
This is Todd Berry. Once again, Todd has just established that he's not into astrology, but he's very proud.
Now I'm going to read an offbeat news item.
I can back that up. My numerologist told me that astrology is a bunch of crap.
How many times did she tell you?
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is a woman fried 8 goldfish amid fight with ex. This is in Pasadena, Texas. Authorities say a Houston area woman who was burned up at her former common-law husband fried their pet goldfish and ate some of them.
In front of
What?
Pasadena police say it's a civil matter and no charges will be filed. The 7 goldfish were purchased together by the couple during happier times.
Now, this sounds like it's from The Onion.
I know.
I remember when we bought the goldfish, how much in love we were.
Police spokesman Vance Mitchell says the man reported on Saturday that the woman took the goldfish from his apartment. Mitchell says the two argued earlier about some jewelry the man had given her but took back. She wanted the jewelry returned. So the natural go-to response is to eat goldfish.
Of course.
Officers who were dispatched to the woman's home arrived to find 4 fried goldfish on a plate. The woman said she already ate the other 3.
Show him.
I mean, you do eat other kind of fish. So
Yeah, I guess, but jeez.
Stay away from her.
Wow. That's a kind of basic instinct. What was
7
that?
goldfish.
Oh, the bunny
Fatal
rabbit.
Attraction.
Fatal Attraction.
Bunny.
Rabbit.
Bunny.
Glad they didn't buy a dog.
They bought the goldfish
Together.
During happier times.
yes.
7 goldfish.
When did they buy the deep fryer?
Next summer at the State Fair.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all gearing up for Halloween. Mm-hmm. Now, you guys dress up when you give candy away, or you just...
I'll be out with the girls going door to door.
You pull a wagon with your beer in it?
Oh, actually, I have a golf cart.
The flask?
Of course you did. Thought you sold your golf cart.
Nope. I decided to keep it until Halloween.
So do you put your beer in your golf cart?
No. To check local listings, last year I really needed an Eskimo vehicle of some sort. It was so cold.
This year you're going to need an umbrella.
Okay, perfect.
Looks like it.
All right, good. Once again, check local listings. But yeah, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. The neighborhood looks great. Lots of cool lighting and gigantic skeletons and some other cool ghosts everywhere. It's going to be a very scary Halloween. I'm very excited.
All right, so what dumb thing did you do yesterday? Can't wait to hear this.
Remember I told you I bought a dog ramp for my car?
Yeah.
Now the way it works is you know this. It's like a single fold.
I bought one.
It's a single fold ramp.
Right.
Mine folds for each step. It looks like a box when you're holding it, and you unfold it, and there are like 3 steps.
Yeah, that's too many moving parts.
Yeah.
But I've got
covered with AstroTurf.
I have a couple big dogs and a small dog, but the biggest dog doesn't like to get into the car. And I can pick him up and put him in the front seat, but then he as he's getting in, he starts to move his paws, and I don't want him to wreck the car. So in any event, I went online and I bought a single fold ramp. And then it hadn't come after a few days, so I checked my email, and it turned out that I thought, I guess I didn't order it. Because then I checked things you've ordered, it wasn't there. So I ordered another one.
Okay.
They both came yesterday.
Oh. So you got 2 of them now.
Yeah.
Now you have one for Kelly's car.
Yeah. No, she will not use the ramp. She's hard. She's disgusted. So she doesn't know about this, by the way. So shh.
Okay. All right. We will not tell.
Not say
a thing.
I'll be finding another dog lover here in the building that needs a ramp.
Actually, I could probably use one.
Okay. Well, I'll bring it tomorrow. Actually, there's one in my car. So in any event, it's time to move forward here. We do have a special special surprise coming up in a matter of moments. We just to real quickly touch base again in the world of sports. A couple of big things happened last evening.
World Series Game 3 last night goes to the Dodgers as Games 1 and 2 did. Yeah, that's right. If you've done the math there real quick, Dodgers up 3-0 in this best-of-7 series. Freddie Freeman homered for the third straight game this series, the fifth straight World Series game he's played in overall, tying a Major League Baseball record. And Walker Buehler twirled another gem as the Dodgers beat the Yankees 4-2. When is Game 2? Is Game 2 tonight? Somebody look that up.
Yeah.
Game 2 is tonight at Yankee Stadium.
Game 4.
Game 4.
But the second in
right, and Game 2 in New York. Remember, we were introduced to the New York Yankees fight song. You remember that? Here come the Yankees. Let's get behind and cheer the Yankees.
Yikes.
Well, that's just
once again.
Hey, they still got.
That's right. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Didn't the Red Sox do that to them? They came back and beat the Yankees in a series, or they were
not quite in the World Series, but to get to the World Series. Yeah,
ALCS 3-0. They came back and won the whole thing.
Has it ever happened in a World Series to be down by 3?
I'm going to say no.
I don't know. There's lots of other stats out there, but someone will know that one.
They did have, remember in L.A., was it Game 2? Game 1 or Game 2 in L.A., Ice Cube or T or Trey or Cube came out and started rapping to the crowd. Well, in New York, Fat Joe came out.
Yeah, I saw that.
And they had a little bit more trouble trying to keep track of Fat Joe's curse words
I see. Yeah.
on the World Series.
Is Fat Joe a well-known rapper?
Very well. He's, I'm going to say, legend in New York.
Oh, really?
As far as
now, Ice Trey, is he primarily?
Are ice trays still a thing?
Yeah, you can get them. There are some ice. There are some freezers that don't make ice. So yeah.
I have ice trays.
I do too.
I bet you do.
I like ice trays because then you can use proper water.
That's true.
You know, you can hook up a hose to your refrigerator.
Get a filter. My refrigerator has a filter on it.
The same water I fill up if I had ice trays with, runs to the refrigerator.
Maybe you can do fun things with ice trays, like you can use colored water.
Sure.
Excuse me, water of color.
Yeah.
And thank you, Ace.
You guys go ice trays and not ice cube trays, huh?
We say ice tray, not ice cube tray?
Yeah.
You say ice cube tray?
Yes.
Oh.
Remember the metal ones where your hands would be so cold?
And the metal ones that had the gear shift, you'd pull back, and if they were too cold, the metal would fatigue, and that gear shifting would pop right off.
I knew I was in an old person's house when I saw one of those.
I remember. That's made me remember my mother and father were fighting one night. Dad got ice cubes out and started to do and I don't know what Mom said, but he ripped the whole handle right off. What
you do is you take them out and you would put them under water, just enough water so that it would get that thing so it wouldn't bust off.
Yes.
Then the miracle, the plastic ones, you just give them a twist and the cubes fall out.
Oh, yeah.
That was a life changer.
I forgot all about that.
I still have those. And remember last year I was desperately we did Friendsgiving or whatever it is at my house, and I was desperately trying to find those clear, square ice cubes. I love those. They have them at
you
bars.
had a man crush on somebody who likes clear cubes for bourbon?
I like them.
Yeah.
But
with your bourbon, do you, Tom?
Well, I don't, but I mean, I'm sure many people do. The larger point was you had to buy them by the 1,000 pounds. You can't just go buy a bag of them. So, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I hear you.
And the ice machine I have makes those curved ice things, which I hate. Because you're drinking out of a glass, and then it's
like a half moon thing?
It forms this dam, and then all of a sudden the water cascades over the dam on your shirt. Terrible design. We need to find out who did that and get rid of them.
Perhaps if you can't negotiate having a cocktail, you might, without getting it on your shirt, you might.
Do you know what I'm talking about, though? It's a terrible design. That half moon thing clings to the
half moon
side.
Yes.
Yes, it's a half moon shaped piece of ice.
I will agree. I don't know why they decided on the half moon shape for an ice maker.
Right.
So, Josh,
there must be some reason.
Imagine if now these are cubes in here.
Sure.
But if the half moon thing, it forms a little dam.
I would think so.
And then when you start to drink, you have to tilt it even farther back. Then all of a sudden it rushes over the top of the dam.
Wait,
Very
stream over pebbles, huh?
You don't like crushed ice. You don't like half moon ice. You
I
don't
hate
like
crushed ice.
cloudy
I
ice.
have a crushed ice machine at my house. Makes no sense at all.
No, it does not make sense why the man of the house would allow that to happen.
Yeah, I know.
There's no way to live, boy.
Put your foot down.
Paying for and built.
You're really just a glorified boarder.
You're a butler.
I prefer the term custodian or janitor. Yeah, ice tray. So do we have the audio of Mr. Joe?
Well, it would
a little problematic.
It would be, you know how they try to catch up with people when they're cursing live on television? For some reason, we haven't mastered this yet.
Right.
And there's this total silence for 30 seconds, and then it catches up, and then, they're losing their minds and don't want to get fined. And so it's kind of bumpy, actually.
Oh.
But he says a lot of stuff and yells at people, and I didn't think you'd care for that. We can certainly hear it.
No, I mean, I thought you were introducing it. I didn't want to. I thought maybe I derailed the conversation.
No, certainly not.
By going off track with Ice Tray, which I think would be a great name for it. Because you've got your Vanilla Ice. I know who that one is.
Yeah,
that dude.
Ice Cube.
I'm not a big rap fan. I'll be honest with you. I know it's probably unhip to be.
There's no new Ice connection in the world of rap that I'm hearing. Ice Cube, Ice Tea.
Is there an ice cream?
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice?
Yeah. I don't know who that is.
Is there an ice cream?
Why is ice used so much?
I don't think there is
because
an ice
rap
cream.
is cool, I guess. I don't know.
Is there an ice pick?
That's not a bad name.
Yeah, Ice Pick. That's not bad.
There's a hard rock band called Ice Nine Kills that's fairly new.
Is that based on the Kurt Vonnegut? Wasn't that his thing? Ice Nine? No.
Oh, I don't know.
Wasn't there Ice House, Electric Blue? Man, that's a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
We'll explore more about ice, but right now we have to review some of the things from yesterday's program.
That's what I thought. Didn't think.
There's nice chips.
Oh, that's funny.
What?
No, I didn't get it at first because
you know what a comedian likes to hear instead of laughter.
The whole crowd go.
That's funny.
No, I didn't get it at first. Then I realized it's because when a woman's about to give birth, the only thing that a man can do besides try to stay out of the way is to apologize and get her ice chips.
Yep.
And then she goes, "You're never getting near me again with that thing." Yeah, I know. I've been there. Let's see. We talked at great length about the Commanders' win in the famous Hail Mary pass. We have a little update on that coming up.
Washington, please.
What did I say?
Commanders.
Commanders. Okay, good. We had exciting world record in the realm of the penny farthing, which is the bicycle that has
just one record.
The bunch of them, the giant front wheel. And we learned that those were popular, I want to say, the 1880s. And the originals, the tires were just hard rubber. There was no air in them. So when you hit a bump with one of those things, it could cause severe genitalia damage, one would presume. But Josh still wants to ride one, but he is concerned that the moment he gets on one, he will break something.
Oh, I know I'll get hurt, yeah.
You'll just get hurt.
Yeah.
We discussed this. A chick had asked me if I'd ever been to a so-called freak show.
Right.
And I indeed...
Because when I was a kid at the Ohio State Fair, that was one of the reasons you went. You saw this year's freaks.
Yeah, our fair had one,
I
too.
did go to the fair, and I regretted going. And it was the one I remember was a woman who had a severe skin disease, and she was billed as something like Lizard Lady. And I get heebie-jeebies. I have a real problem with that kind of thing. I had to walk out of that movie. What was it called? Guardians of the Galaxy, because that one character has the creepy.
Groot.
Oh God! I just think talking about it, I get the heebie-jeebies.
Isn't that new movie with what's her name, Demi Moore? Sustainable? Isn't that like a lot of substance? Yeah, isn't that a lot of weird junk going on in that?
A ton of what they call body horror.
Yeah, you wouldn't like that.
Oh, I get the heebie-jeebies.
Like as unpleasant as anything I've ever seen.
A face and a massive gelatin,
and it was I can remember.
Or something.
And you had to pay like $1 to go through the freak show, and then if you wanted to see a lobster woman, it was market price.
Lobster boy.
Yeah, she had the lobster hands. It was so gross. Let's see. We talked about my pumpkin carving event. Had some local kids over. We carved some pumpkins. I'd never done the one as complicated as I did. I actually spelled the words trick or treat in a pumpkin. It's actually legible. I'll get a picture of that for you tomorrow. Speaking of great pictures,
see that
on the various Bob and Tom social media sites, we have the Bob and Tom show people as zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Have you seen this, Josh?
No.
Oh, it's great. It is great. We're all bloody zombies.
Oh,
and, you can pretty much pick out who's who there.
Well, there are a couple questionable.
How about that?
Well, there's a couple that they're somewhat problematic in the world of
we're zombies,
that sort of thing. And now this is a great moment in the show yesterday. Josh is very proud of the candy that he has selected to be passing out at his house. Can you review that one more time for me?
He's very proud, and my contention is...
This is your contention?
This is my contention. You shouldn't be proud of it. It's a monstrous concept that make this a candy. Go ahead.
I got nerd ropes because I know how popular they are with the youth.
And I'd never seen a nerd rope, and it looks kind of like one of those DNA molecules.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And we have received some very positive emails from people that appreciate you're going to the time and trouble to. Now, if I wanted to get some of these, do I have time? Do they have them at the regular store?
Yes.
I'm sure they do.
No, you better order them.
Now, I ordered like what the concession stands order, those big boxes. You know what I mean?
Okay. Because I made that
mistake. I will have extras.
Yeah, a couple years ago, I made the mistake of ordering my candy online, and it arrived the day after Halloween.
Oh, boy.
Even though it had that guaranteed delivery by Halloween.
Oh,
so I'm guessing it's too late. So
might be.
I'll be heading to the store. So what are they called one more time?
Nerd ropes.
Nerd ropes.
Nerd clusters are also very popular.
Okay, that sounds good.
Man mad.
What's a nerd cluster?
It looks like you take a piece of glue and put it into a cat box.
Oh.
And then picks up the litter, and there, delicious. Go ahead, candy.
Yeah, I don't eat these. That's one of the reasons I got them as well. You don't want to get candy that you just want to munch on all night.
That's good thinking.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I'm sorry, Kid. I'm having candy left. I made a mistake of getting Kit Kats and here's a sock.
Pat, don't you have a song about what you're going to pass out at your house?
Yeah. Sometimes I would pass out of my house, and there was no Halloween.
There was a time Patty G grabs his guitar.
Who's that knocking on my front door? I'm watching the game and it's 3:45. There's a tiny Spider-Man saying trick or treat. I'm in my boxer shorts, all out of sweets. The scariest thing you've ever seen is a divorced guy with no idea it's Halloween. I've got no candy in the house, man, that's a drag. Cause Baby Yoda's on my porch, holding a bag. I got no Snickers, Reese's Cups, or Hershey bars. I have Chinese takeout and a couple cigars. The lights are off so I can't be seen. I'm a divorced guy with no candy, no girlfriend, no idea it's Halloween. I've got toothpaste, vitamins, and pizza crust. Advil, Sudafed, and Cheeto dust. A fifth of Crown Royal and a couple of beers. Unpaid bills and a summons to appear. October 10th, oh, next year. The scariest thing you've ever seen is a divorced guy with no candy, no girlfriend, no job, no pants, no idea it's Halloween.
Trick or treat. Thank you very much, Pat. We also learned yesterday that there are a lot of places to dispose of your pumpkins. Mm-hmm. There are various things, including, what is it, pig farms and stuff?
Yep.
May want them.
There was a guy online who put up a sign in the middle of two pumpkins on two little tiny tables. Okay, and in the middle there's a sign that says, pumpkins carved by squirrels. And he put them out in the yard. And there's a picture of a squirrel at both pumpkins eating into the pumpkin. And that looks like somebody tried to carve it. It's pretty funny.
And then at my old house, which was in the woods, I would heave the pumpkins in the woods, and the following year it had to have a pumpkin or two growing there. And we had that verified by several people.
I need photographs in that day's paper, and you standing there with no gun in the backyard, Lee.
It's probably still, I could probably go over there right now.
I would like to see that.
Do that. We also heard from Greg Warren and Reno Collier yesterday. And lastly, let's see here. We have, let's see, wait a minute. We covered all this. We're done.
There you go.
I'll just urge you right now to go to bobandtom.com/contest. Get your picks in for Week 9, which begins Thursday night. Pick the pro games. Just pick them all. You don't have to worry about the spread. And you could be a big winner. Let's see. From Week 7, it was LaBelle, Missouri's Eric Stewart. Will have the winner of Week 8 to be announced tomorrow. We certainly look forward to that, and we look forward to you winning that beautiful gift certificate because you get what you want to get. A $500 gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers at IHateStevenSinger.com. Once again, pull over. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Make your picks right now. Chick McGee, what do you got over there?
Raycon's Everyday Earbuds, the official earbud of the Bob and Tom Show. Man, are they great. Wait a minute. They've been upgraded. You heard me. The latest product update with Raycon's Everyday Earbuds. They've added new features to make them even easier to use, even more seamless Bluetooth syncing, and everyday earbuds from Raycon now feature 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once, the new quick charge function, 10 minutes of charging, 90 minutes of battery, and active noise cancellation, and available in swell new colors like blush violet, forest green, and, of course, classic black. And Raycons come with a 30-day guarantee, so if you need to return them, that's pretty easy too, although you won't have to. Stop the fuss. Halt the muss. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom to get 20 to 50% off site-wide at Raycon. That's up to 50% off everything on Raycon's website. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much. Oh, the one thing I was going to say that I forgot, we were talking about every once in a while when you're a kid, someone in the neighborhood does something super cool. Like we had the guy that had the tent and the hot dogs when I was a kid. That was awesome. And then my old neighborhood, there's a guy that has delicious chicken velvet soup and chicken wings and literally a gigantic bar full of candy bars for kids. If you had something like that, let us know. Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey, Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes. Gah.
My shoes, you say?
Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Welcome to the wildly successful Mr. Obvious Show. I'm your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's take a call. Hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hello, is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Hi, Mr. Obvious. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Just want to say, first of all, I really love your show. Really enjoy listening to it. I think you do a great job.
Well, kind words indeed. And thank you, caller, for calling the Mr. Obvious Show.
No, Mr. Obvious?
Yes.
Here's my problem.
Oh, okay.
Well, the thing is, I think I got some kind of animal trapped in my house.
Ooh, yeah, like a pest problem or something?
Yeah, well, it's even bigger than that. I think it's some kind of critter that's trapped down underneath my sink somewhere.
Oh, my. Now, do you live in a rural section of town?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. I live on the outskirts of town here, and well, here's the thing. I think it's caught underneath my sink, and I've opened the doors and my cabinets there and looked underneath, and I can't find it anywhere. But I can hear him down there making noise.
Oh, you say you got a critter and you can hear him. Now, what kind of sound does he make, caller?
Well, it's kind of a growling, kind of, well, I'll try to imitate it for you. It's kind of like... kind of like that.
This is under your sink in your kitchen?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you might be caught down there in the pipes.
Now, this is not uncommon for your rurally located homes to have a raccoon or a possum under the house. Now, but you say he might be stuck in the pipes?
Yeah, that's what it seems like because, in fact, I think that's how he's living there. He seems to eat stuff that my wife throws away down the sink after dinner. She'll wash the leftovers down the sink after we get done eating. I think that's what he's eating because I can hear him down there growling and chewing.
Huh. What was the sound again, caller?
Well, it's she'll put the stuff down there in the sink and run the water, and then you can hear him is kind of going kind of like that.
Huh. Now, is there anything else that corresponds with the growling that your wife does there in the kitchen?
Well, it does seem like it usually happens whenever she tries to turn a light on. Yeah, there's a light switch there, and she'll try to turn it on. Thing is, the light don't come on. I think the light bulb must be burnt out or something, but I can't even find a place to change the light bulb on it. Anyway, she'll try to turn that light switch on, and you can hear him down there just seems to make him mad as anything.
This is in the kitchen under the sink, right?
Yeah. Yep. And, I figure he's caught in the pipes.
Right.
So I figured try to get him out of there. Well, I reached down there with my hands when I heard him growling. And I mean, that thing about ripped my fingers off. Bit into me. Boy, it hurt.
Well, I think I know what your problem is, caller. It's a garbage disposal.
So, is that something like a raccoon?
No, caller. It's
No, it's something littler like a mouse.
No, caller. It's a machine that's hooked to your drain pipe there under your sink that chews up food that makes it rinse right down the pipe there. It's an actual machine. It's not an animal at all.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I never made the connection. She does use it to get rid of the garbage.
There you go.
Sounds like a critter. Just,
I know, yeah, it's not a critter. Thanks for calling, though, caller.
Mr. Obvious?
Yes.
You're a lifesaver.
Thank you. That'll do it for this week's show. Thank you, and good luck from everyone here on the Mr. Obvious Show.
Oh, boy.
Of course, our house band today, the Black Moods.
Smack Tom, it's time now to smack Tom. He's been running his mouth again. He's been pissing us off again. Smack Tom.
I'll handle the lyrics.
And we smack Tom.
Hi, this is Christy Lee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
We'll issue a keyword just take the time and trouble to go to bobandtom.com. Nope, you go to Q95.com and you log on the word cash. I'm trying to make this more complicated than it is.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Q95.com. Log it on.
Think of it as 9 now instead of 2 zeros. How about that? Can we do that?
What?
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. This is good. I like this. Is kind of nice and mellow, and
yeah,
it's Kevin. Yeah, it's nice.
Like a hip chiropractor's office.
Yeah.
Hey, a hip chiropractor's office.
Yeah.
I liked it. Hey, Doc, I like your frosted tips.
Oh, thanks a lot. Well, let's get cracking.
Well, yeah, that joke, that old one. So did we? So we're not going to hear the rapper. What's his name? Fat Jack. Who is it?
Fat Joe.
Fat Joe. Sorry.
Fat Jack was Jackie Leonard.
Yeah.
Dick Cavett wrote for Fat Jack.
Okay. But Fat Joe is a New York rapper.
Yes.
But it's not. What is it again? Ice T. Who are the?
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Came out for the
Ice
Dodgers.
T. Ice Tray.
And now Fat Joe last night.
There's the elderly a couple of ladies, Blue Ice. They're just a bunch of old hags. We're rapping.
We're here to say.
Bunch of old hags.
I'm going to be continent today. That's right. We got a trip.
You know, rapping grannies are out there.
Of course.
Yeah.
Gosh, yes.
The rapping grannies?
They must.
Oh, yeah. They got all that. Yeah.
That's got to be painful. Rap bad enough. Now old people doing
Wasn't
it
that
even
in,
worse.
Something About Mary? They had an old lady rapping. Everybody lost their minds.
Wedding singer.
Wedding singer.
Yes, right.
I
said
There was a rapping granny on America's Got Talent.
Oh, okay.
Season 1, it says. Okay.
Yeah, it seems like it would have been a while ago.
No, thank you. Now, we have to review some sporting news with Chick McGee over there. That's, of course, the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Coming up, big toilet paper news today, but toilet paper, what?
Let's tell you that Game 3 last night of the World Series, Freddie Freeman homered for the third straight game in the series, of course, and the fifth straight overall in the World Series game, tying a record, and Walker Buehler pitched another World Series gem. Dodgers beat the Yankees 4-2 for a 3-0 lead. And we'll see if the Yankees can come back from being down 3-0. Monday Night Football, Calvin Austin III caught a pass from Russell Wilson for another score. A return to punt for a touchdown and caught a pass. And Steelers beat the Giants 26-18. I hope you were laying the points, as I was. I won $38,000.
This brings the shoe into what now? Because you did pick that in the show yesterday.
40-31
against the spread
on the season.
Not bad. You don't have to worry about the spread. If you go to bobandtom.com/contest, you could win that Steven Singer Jewelers $500 gift card. Pick the winners for Week 9, which begins Thursday evening. We have some audio, by the way, from the World Series game last evening.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is really exciting. Here it is.
Yeah, he sure is.
1 for 9. Stingo.
The judge has been voted out.
The Alabama State Hornets got the best of the Alabama A&M Bulldogs in the 83rd edition of the Magic City Classic at Legion Field in Birmingham on Saturday. It's a football game. The judges have yet, though, to issue a formal decision on who won the mascot fight that broke out in the middle of the college football game. A pretty heated brawl that could be in favor of Stinger or Butch. No decision also might be Stinger, the self-proclaimed best mascot in the Southwestern Athletic Conference, represents Alabama State.
And
the Hornets.
Butch,
represents the local roller derby.
No, Butch represents Alabama A&M, the Bulldogs.
Oh, sorry.
Butch, the Bulldog. Stinger does not have a real-life counterpart. Butch does. The two have a love-hate rivalry. The entire weekend, by the way, a huge block party down there for this game. The players went at it on the field. The mascots went at it on the sideline. Stinger and Butch were fighting in the back of the end zone. They had to be separated by security after a lengthy, equally matched scrap. It started out in good fun, but apparently but neither one took their head off, which is good.
Oh, that is good.
That's
Yeah.
good. So I don't know how serious it could have been. I don't know if we had the video that I could show you. There they are. There's Stinger on the ground in yellow. There's Butch, the bulldog. And now watch how they make up. Watch this.
All right.
Go to shake hands.
Stinger's ready to shake hands.
That's right.
Oh, and then he did the old combing his hair.
Combing his hair thing. That's right.
I don't think Butch cared for that.
Oh, he did not.
Wow. Mascot fight. I don't think you were a when you perform like that in the show for Six Flags as Foghorn Leghorn.
Yes.
Is that considered a mascot or?
No, I believe it's just considered a celebrity. So, yeah, well above.
Certainly fair enough.
That's right. Now, we have some more audio.
We do.
From your favorite game of the weekend. The Washington Football Club, of course, as you know, won with a beautiful Hail Mary pass. And do you remember this, Christy? Did you get a chance to watch the video?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
It's incredibly exciting, And we have the following special message.
This is a test. This is a test of the emergency Hail Mary touchdown system. This has been a test. Had you been listening to the Spanish language broadcast of the Washington Football Club's Hail Mary touchdown, you would have heard it in its entirety. We now go back to our regular programming with Chick McGee.
Isn't that nice?
Thank you.
That is very nice.
Very nice. Very nice way to celebrate that.
Isn't that lovely? That was the actual audio from the Spanish broadcast. We didn't augment it in any way. Those guys get so enthusiastic.
But is that all they have? The long word, shouting the one word long.
That's all you need.
It's their thing.
It's like their home run call.
Well, every now and then
Spanish broadcasters.
They stretch out goal, and then every now and then they'll go 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 go. They'll do that.
There's that guy.
Well, remember the one guy, he started doing Feliz Navidad?
Oh, yeah. The guy named Noel. They call him Big Christmas.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever thought about if you were doing baseball play-by-play?
Yes.
The key to that is you have to have a good home run call, and you have to have your own thing.
It is high. It is far. It is deep. Yeah, one of those.
Have you ever thought about what you would do?
They wouldn't care for me because I'd be less is more. You know me. Act like you've been there before. So it's out of here. I hope you all enjoyed that.
Out of here.
That's out of here.
That's great.
When I was a kid, my favorite NFL announcer was a guy named Ray Scott. And he was just the king of minimalism.
Yes.
He would always call the Packer games star, back to pass, Dowler, touchdown.
Yeah,
that would be it.
I
That would be it. And it was amazing.
Well,
Horning around left end, touchdown. That would be it.
Same thing in bed.
Is that right?
Yep, spread them. I'm in.
Horny.
Good night.
Good night. Here's a towel.
We have coming up more sports, including a world record that has a classic rock connection. That's right. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Like to eat, but I like to eat. I love food, sure. It don't matter what you put in front of me, I'm gonna eat it. It may smell bad, but I'm gonna eat it. Uh-huh. This is what that song is about. Okay. 1, 2, 1. Should be called incomplete on the account of the amount of meat you eat. I'd say your eyes are bigger than your belly. I'll have you get down. Ricky Simmons on the telly. I've got to know where your appetite is at. Tell me, baby, you gonna eat all of that? You like it creamy, you like a lot of gravy. I like it wetter, like the sailors in the Navy. I can't believe those calories you're counting. Oh, you like dark chocolate, and girl, I've got a mountain. When you're through with this, you're gonna need to take a nap. Tell me, baby, you're gonna eat all of that. Munch a bunch, 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 you gonna eat it all. Munch a bunch, oh my God, who's that over there? I said, J-Mama, man. Hey yo, you could use a little mayo. Hey yo, I got your meat and 2 potato. Hey yo, I'm white and creamy like Scott Baio. Hey yo. Tell me, baby, you're gonna eat all of that.
All right. That is the band. They are called Here Come the Mummies.
Maybe.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
You ever put your nuts on an anthill?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Me and my buddies used to do that. We do anthill rides. Whoever can stay on the longest. Get your nuts out, ride an anthill.
See, these are the advantages to growing up in New York.
Yeah.
That never came up in this game.
If you look them in the eyes, you get a warning.
Welcome to a new show called I've Never Been That Bored. Nice and cool next summer. It's Peterman Brothers, where great service runs in the family.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chip.
Hey, there's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Most other jewelers hate Steven Singer. Why? Because Steven Singer Jewelers gives you the lowest price every single day, and they can't stand it.
No.
No phony sales or fake discounts. Experience the difference. IHateStevenSinger.com.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey, I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk, and hello, Tom.
And speaking of Mr. Steven Singer, dog guy, also Steven Singer, we got that gift certificate each week. We're looking for a winner for week 9. Go to bobandtom.com/contest for week 9 of pro football. Just pick the winners. You could be like LaBelle, Missouri's Eric Stewart, or like Mike Bradley of Plainfield, Indiana.
Or like me. I haven't won, but I'm handsome and fun.
That's off topic. Thank you. And where was I?
Statement as well.
You can go to bobandtom.com. You can pick Josh Arnold to win all the games this week.
Yeah, why
you
not?
won't win anything, but you might want to pick the actual teams. While you're there, we have something very cool. It's a little makeover for your man cave or your she shack. What I'm talking about is the Orange Insoles very nice 4K smart TV and wooden dartboard. Got this nice note.
4K, that's the best, Tom.
It says
4K.
Good morning, fellas, writes Bryson.
Hi, Bryson.
Nice name.
If my name were Bryson, I wouldn't tell anyone.
Why?
Like B-Dog or...
Yeah. You don't like Bryson? That sounds like that's a very special name.
Snooty.
It's probably a family name.
I would change my name if Tom ever said, that's a very special name.
Like, what, am I dying? Why are you talking to me like that?
I'm trying to defend this guy.
You're very special.
He writes, I don't have a man cave. I have a PMS shelter. Thank you, Bryson.
There you go. See?
Yeah, that women on their cycles, huh? Wow.
PMSs.
Come on. Well, it turns out Bryson's a jerk.
Okay. Thank you for, I appreciate
Thanks for writing us, Bryson.
Well, here we go. Nate.
Women be shopping or on their home crying in bed.
Okay, thank you. Let's see now. How about this? Maybe this will cheer you up, Chick McGee.
All right.
Nathan, kind enough to write.
The hot dog.
He goes, Dear Tom, I made that thing you make where you put a hole in your bread and toast it with an egg.
Son of a bitch.
I loved it. Once again, you have opened my eyes to your wonderful culinary world. Chick, I know what I've done, and I'm not sorry. You deserve it, is what this says.
What did I do to you?
Yeah. It's one thing to say,
Nathan.
hey, look, Chick, I know what I did, but I can't help it. I liked it. But then he went, you
I deserve to feel
It's
this.
one of my famous recipes. Piece of bread, shot glass, take out the middle.
That's it.
Put it in, fry it with butter, and throw an egg in the middle. It's delightful. Many names, sometimes called a gas house, egg in a basket, bookity-bookity, a lot of things. You're welcome.
By the way, for those of you listening for a long time, this is story number 22.
We haven't talked about it for more than a year. It's on my checklist.
It's been a couple months, maybe, but not a year.
Oh, it's been mentioned so much. We have this from a listener named Jared.
This is Jared from Kentucky. For the love of God, we know how to cook eggs and toast.
Jared, I think it goes beyond that.
For the love of God.
It took a while for Jared. It took a lot to have Jared call it.
Now, Josh Arnold, do you have any particular little trick recipes that you like to do?
You taught me one. I hate to admit it, but he taught me something. And I know it's
what?
He taught me how to baste an egg, and that's what I like to do now. Or he said, Tom once told me, he goes, when you're frying an egg, take a little water and drizzle it over the...
After it starts to fry and kind of congeals into its thing, take water, put it in there, and then cover it, and it will steam the top. So
you get that kind of foggy yolk.
So you don't have to flip it?
It's like, you don't have to flip it. It's like a semi-poached egg.
And I love them.
It's delightful. You can thank Lynn Rosetta Casper for that.
Yeah, and then Tom passed it on to me, and he and I are both big Lynn Rosetta Casper fans.
Well, that's delightful.
John, do you have any tricks other than calling DoorDash?
That's a
on speed dial.
How can you improve on that?
Single dad's best friend.
Man, boom. What do we want? What are we eating? Bang. There it is at the door. And don't ring the doorbell if my instructions say leave it and go away.
Really?
My instructions say, sure. I think by and large that's the instruction for everyone who uses
think?
DoorDash. Yes.
You don't want to
How do you know the food's there? It'll
They
get
text you
cold.
right away.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now,
especially if you have Simply Safe,
take a
you can just
photo,
look
yeah.
at your camera. Watch
2
it.
times in the last couple months, I have had, I've gotten the your food arrived 8 minutes ago type thing. Oh, hey, guys. I didn't know my sushi's been on the porch for 8 minutes.
And the chipmunks are enjoying it.
And the deer, they
Cats
like
are out
it.
there.
Yeah.
But that's rare. That's rare. I'd still prefer that than them ringing the doorbell.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I hate that.
Why?
It's
It
annoying.
scares me. It scares me.
I don't have a doorbell, so that would be problematic.
No doorbell.
No, it's a long story.
I should get a fun doorbell.
Like what? Like a da-da-da-da-da.
That's pretty good. That is.
Or like the, did you guys have a fight song at Gorlock University or whatever it was?
If so, I have no idea what it was. At
Webster University.
Yeah.
That was it.
Home of the fighting Gorlocks.
You get like a Mel Torme doorbell.
Oh, what would that be?
no.
Like?
Skiddly-ootin'.
Like a scat thing?
Yeah, that's his actual door. My friend Grover Silcox was invited to his house for dinner once, and the doorbell is Skiddly-ootin'.
That's pretty
Unbelievable.
funny.
Not
The
anymore.
Velvet Fog.
Yeah, not anymore.
Did he stay for after dinner?
Harry Anderson took him. They were buddies. He said it was a blast, that Mel Torme was just the most wonderful host.
No kidding.
Yeah. And he tells that doorbell story.
Da-da-da-da-da.
What doorbell would you use? Like the Columbia fight song? Or?
No, I don't know. Just a ding dong, I believe. It's your classic American doorbell.
Would it be funny to get a doorbell that when you push it, it sounds like a phone ringing? There's something kind of comical there.
No, because then you wouldn't know if your phone was ringing or if
confusing.
somebody
Yeah,
shut
that's
the
good.
door.
Yeah.
How about Hauga for a doorbell?
Yeah, that's always a classic sound.
Yeah?
I'm sure they have. It's probably like a phone. You can probably get a doorbell that you can change it around.
Oh,
with all kinds
I'm
of stuff.
sure now with digital
hell yeah.
technology. Yeah.
Installing doorbells, wireless technology, it's a game
Ace,
changer.
would you record my doorbell?
What do you want on it?
Someone's at the door.
Open the door.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Well, how about something more like Mr. Arnold? I believe there is someone at the door for you.
You're taking the servant angle. Is that right?
Oh,
I think just open the door.
maybe. Sorry, Ace.
Well, Chick used to have the Washington fight song.
I did. Hail to the, I sure
To
did.
the
Now, have they taken the fight song and simply changed the word, so it's now "Hail to the Commanders"? They just crammed the
hail
syllables.
To the Commanders, hail to Washington, or something, whatever they're doing. Yeah.
Okay. And do we have a copy of that?
I don't. I think we do. I can't find it right now.
Okay, that's okay.
I have this though.
Oh, your red scarf matches your eyes.
What is
You closed your cover before striking. Father had to ship fitter blue. Loving you has made me bananas.
That's a P. You've got to.
I was fine.
You got to moisten your lips before you say ship fitter.
Oh boy.
Oh, and then there was Lawrence Taylor when he was in trouble with the police because of drugs. There you go. There's Lawrence Taylor.
What does that have to do with doorbells? I lost my
This is
place.
another great doorbell. This will be my doorbell.
Protecting the safety of the Queen is a task that's gladly accepted by police squad. For no matter how silly the idea of having a queen might be to us, as Americans, we must be gracious.
The mayor is just a gas.
Olivia Soprano losing her mind. Yeah. Hey, speaking of doorbells, how about Simply Safe? There you go. The safety of your home is a top priority. Peace of mind, you cannot put a price on that. And now Simply Safe has Active Guard. Simply Safe's 24/7 monitoring agents keep a close watch over your property and actually stop crimes before they happen. Simply Safe cameras use advanced AI technology to tell the difference between friendly faces like Mel Torme, family and neighbors, or a potential threat like Josh in your backyard, alerting agents to suspicious individuals before they get close to your home. The agents can talk directly to the intruder, sound a loud siren, flashlights, even alert the police. And with other systems, only react after a break-in. SimpliSafe combines live monitoring and proactive protection both outside and inside your home. That's why I trust SimpliSafe, and I want you to have peace of mind as well. Protect your home with 50% off a new SimpliSafe system plus a free indoor security camera when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Thank you, Chickster. Don't forget our special Orange Insoles TV. It's a 4K smart TV. You could win it. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Get the details and get your feet right. Oh, very nice.
Doorbell?
The doorbell. That'd be super annoying.
Yeah.
I think that's Dangerfield's horn and Caddyshack.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
What if you themed it to the type of food you're getting?
Oh,
that'd be fun.
Do you like that idea?
Problematic.
Yeah,
What do you mean it's problematic?
Oh, the burritos are here. No?
Yeah, that's great. What are you having for dinner? Oh,
There we go.
I guess we're having sushi delivered.
Or
Have time. Can't touch that.
I'm not saying anything. It's delicious cuisine. Okay.
We're having French fries.
That works.
That used to be my doorbell. Commanders, Braves, players on the warpath.
And they throw a Hail Mary. Thank you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes. Gah.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Shall we? Now, comedian Dave Dugan has joined us here in the studio. And I understand you are in the process of downsizing. You're moving from your lifelong home to a smaller facility.
Oh, yeah.
By facility, I mean a home.
At last, a supervised facility.
Not the booby hatch. Mother and I are downsizing. When you downsize, you have to have like some sort of cute nickname for each other. I call her Mother. She calls me, what is it? She bastard. and so, but it's a living hell for a hoarder to have to downsize. And then finding the place that you're going to move to. You know, everything's real important to everybody now with trendy fixtures and the backsplash and all. I just care about the water pressure in the shower. That's all I really care about.
Good.
Fair enough. Gotta be there should be a setting on a shower head called prison pose. Because I don't want to just get clean. I want to be punished. If I'm not getting what I want from that shower head, I'll taunt it. Is that all you got, Big Daddy? But when you downsize,
you want the Silkwood level.
Yes. It presents a lot of arguments because of how much stuff I have held on to.
Yes.
And I've got a story about why I can't let go of it. Everything's got to I've still got my my kids from the baby gap, and And it's like, what do you think you're going to do with these? Well, I mean, when I got them, I thought, maybe I would meet a Chinese imperialist guy, and he'd want me to have my feet bounded, and then they'd get so tiny. What am I going to wear? Oh yeah, I got those baby Gap kids that I can.
Handy.
Authorities say a man's penis was bitten off and eaten by his dog.
Oh, why would this
Residents in the town of Hearn contacted police upon the dog's incessant barking coming from the man's home in the middle of the night. First responders broke down the door to find the dog's 66-year-old owner gravely injured and rushed him to the hospital.
My Vina.
The man's male member could not be found.
In the dog's
Officials
belly.
believe the man's dog, said to be about the size of a Jack Russell, bit off the man's member and ate it.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
So
Now,
small.
I believe we have a new singer here.
Oh, yeah, we do.
It's Herr Adolf Gulpenkaken.
Gulpenkaken.
Wait a minute. Adolf Gulpenkaken. Okay.
German, yes. Once again, this is about the doggy eating the schlong of this poor man.
His owner, yes.
I don't think the German would say schlong.
Well,
That's more fun.
1945. He thought it was an Oscar Mayer Wiener. That is why my doggy barked at me. He chomped on mein Wiener Pussenschachten. I've got nothing to hold on to when I pee. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Sir Adolf Frankendicken. Look over there, and I see that man over there at the Dude Wipes sports desk. It's Chick McGee.
Thank you, Tom. Throw away that toilet paper. Dump your roll because wet cleans better than dry. That's just good science. Don't be stupid. Try Dude Wipes. For the best clean pants down, there's Christy Lee, there's Pat Godwin, there's Josh Arnold. Hi. Tom's here. He has to go to the bathroom. Maybe he'll do it while we're on the air. That'll be exciting. Wet his pants. There's Ace Cosby.
Please just pee yourself.
Yes.
Please don't.
I thought you were considering it.
Evidently, that's one of the strongest learned behaviors. What would psychiatrists call that?
What do you mean?
You can't.
It's just hard to allow yourself to do it?
To wet your,
Let
because of
yourself?
potty training, yes.
Yeah.
You've been lying on your back in a hospital, and they say, go ahead and, that's why catheters are
Go ahead and excuse yourself.
just amazing.
We won't talk about you behind your back.
I'll be okay.
Hey, we're not going to get up and leave and go home if you leave.
we're not gonna do
It's
that.
not going to happen.
Just drink some more tea and just top her off.
Yeah.
You ever time your urination? See how long it takes?
There have been times I wished I had.
Yeah, me too.
Really?
Like a minute and a half.
What do you think your record was? Did it surround a certain event?
I'm going to say three and a half minutes.
No
Sure.
way.
No.
I bet it felt like that.
And a lot of this. A lot of that. Don't you think?
I don't think, but I bet it did feel like that.
I wonder what I don't know if there's.
I set a record in the. They told me I set a record when I was catheterized the last time I was in the hospital.
Really?
With how much you filled it?
With how much I filled the bag with. Yeah.
I
To
bet it was
bursting.
Wow.
As golden as a sunrise.
in one sitting? How impressive.
Beautiful.
Maybe you're written up on the whiteboard there in the nurses station. Hey, 2-gallon McGee.
That's some good pain, huh? Pulling that catheter out.
I've not experienced that yet. But I sound when I get at home.
Sounds like you can't wait.
I've always been unconscious when they've started it, so that's not a problem.
You'll be okay. Now, can we get back to the sports page? Because
people have asked that.
You are sitting at the Dude Wipe Sports desk. What have you got?
I've got this.
Stupid world record.
David Rush has reclaimed the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to sort by color peanut M&Ms.
Okay.
Okay, indeed. David said he initially broke the record with a time of 1 minute 14 seconds, but his mark was beaten by 2 seconds to take back the title. He managed to sort a 500-gram bag of peanut M&Ms in just 57.78 seconds.
500 grams.
Was that a little pack? One of those little packs?
I have no idea.
8 pounds.
8 pounds. Oh,
That's a pretty big pack.
okay.
And I can tie that into a great moment in classic rock.
Really?
The other day we were talking about those so-called riders on show business contracts.
Yeah.
And Pat actually sent me a copy of Frank Sinatra's famous rider.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, where he has all kinds of stuff that he needs there backstage. But Van Halen, of course, was most famous for their rider. Do you remember why, Christy?
No brown M&Ms.
And they had a really good reason for that. It wasn't that they were actually being picky rock stars. They knew that if they went to a backstage area and someone had, in fact, taken the brown M&Ms out, they knew that the venue and the producers there had actually read their rider.
Right.
So it was actually kind of a smart idea. Right now I'm in the middle of Alex Van Halen's book called Brothers. It's great, about the early days of Van Halen.
Whoa, you tell me Alex Van Halen.
Check.
Eddie Van Halen.
Yep.
Brothers.
Check.
Huh.
It's a good book.
I never made that connection.
I'm enjoying it very much.
Oh, good for you.
I wonder who wrote it.
Alex Van Halen wrote it.
I doubt
He's been in the show 3 times. Very nice guy. But
I don't believe that part either. But
do you remember when human beings walk in the studio and sit down and you can't remember that they were here?
I don't know if I remember that or if I remember your capacity for just whatever name is mentioned. Mention a name from entertainment.
Paul Reiser.
He was here.
Yeah.
You always do that, and
Paul Reiser was not here. He's been on the phone.
Remember where your car's parked.
Well, that's not significant.
Do you find
you can't blame me for doubting that you remember people being in front of you?
Did you bring him here, Ace? When they were here, they've been here twice in the morning. Then we did an afternoon thing where they were. Thanks for your help, Ace.
Thank you, Ace.
Would you like to
see? He brought him. He said he didn't.
I'll show you. Well, Ace often would accompany various people. Were you at the drum clinic we did with him?
Yes,
you
were
were
there.
Okay, that was fun. Okay.
So he drained the beer, right?
We're trying to put up both his hands back, and he bent over and grabbed a long. He had a long neck beard, and he put his hands out like he was flying, and he put his mouth on the neck and threw his hair. It was amazing.
That's
I've only
different
heard
because
this story 9,000 times.
His breath smelled like beer, unlike yours. DB.
What are you trying to say? That story is number 27.
Great story. Fun guy. Mentioning a brand new book that just came out. You're familiar with books, aren't you?
And every time you start a book, we all suffer for it.
Oh, okay. Don't read
Reading
it.
fill in the blank for the next 6 weeks until you start a new one.
Okay, fine.
The whole thing begins again.
And I can't tell you because then if you read the same book, you get all mad about it.
You know what? I do get all mad about it.
I would recommend Alex's book. It's great. So we'll move. In any event, congratulations to David Rush for once again beating a world record.
So you don't like books written with the help of another writer?
No, I was just.
Oh, okay.
I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah, a lot of people that write their autobiographies can't really.
What's easier? You tell someone the story and they put it in order for you.
No, it makes perfect sense that you would have somebody help you out.
So now we can move on. Now, has that completed your so-called sportscast?
So-called.
The award-winning
your non-Hall of Fame sportscast. Yes.
You can't remember anyone who's ever been here sportscast. Yeah. Now, do you remember that last week? Do you remember?
I'm going to start doing this. Go ahead.
We had Joe Theismann on last week.
I remember that.
Do you remember that?
Oh yeah,
he was here.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. He jumped up off his couch when they completed the pass, the Hail Mary.
I bet.
How do you know that?
I heard.
Where?
Media? I don't know.
You
TV?
didn't text
Twitter?
him?
No, I did not text him. No.
Oh, you should have.
I should have. You're right. I forgot. But he didn't text me either. You know, a friend, the street of friendship is not one way.
Okay. What if you just wrote him a note that said just that?
Friendship Street is not one way.
Friendship Street is not
Street
one
of
way.
friendship.
Okay, very nice.
I like
very
the
nice.
street of friendship
I like
better.
that
You're
too.
right. Yeah.
The street of friendship is not one way. Okay, that can be a chapter in your book.
I texted you.
Yes, you did. You texted me.
You got a funny comeback.
What did I say?
Just the way I planned it.
Oh, just the way I planned it. Yeah, that's what you would think.
I didn't text you. I would have, but I was carving pumpkins, not watching football.
I know.
Sorry.
I was at a dinner.
The one thing that's common and that you complain about, you never. That's fine. I'm just glad you didn't cut yourself.
I was going to text you, but I was in Washington in the suite of Joe Theismann. We were laughing. We were cheering. Man.
Yeah,
that's
he paid for your tickets. He paid for your tickets to get to the game and to the airfare, right?
Sweet man.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Friendship Street is covered by the other
And
person.
the guest room he has, just lovely.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Wow. What was the name of the hooker again?
Very upsetting.
Dorothy.
Dorothy? Okay.
Yes.
Unusual. Rarely does a hooker have a class. Do you think it'd be like Trixie or Galaxy?
Oh, he knows the certain
These are classy
class.
hookers.
Yeah.
Third generation.
Would you be turned off if a woman showed up and her name was Dorothy?
Not necessarily.
But you wouldn't pick a girl named Dorothy, would you?
I would not choose to have a woman that I'm intimate with be named Dorothy.
Why?
Because even if you went short, it's not that, oh, hey, Dot.
If I ever started dating someone named Dorothy, I would quickly advance to Babe.
Yeah.
That is not a sexy
Oh, hey,
name.
babe.
That's the thing. It's not sexy.
That was my grandmother's
You can
name.
make it sexy if you're an amazing hot Dorothy. Dorothy's hot now. That's a cool name now.
Yeah.
Dorothy L'Amour.
Sure.
You're right. You're right.
Wait a minute.
Thank you, eh?
Top of mind.
But Dorothy L'Amour was sexy.
Hi, Dorothy L'Amour.
Did she wear a sarong or something? She was in the Road movies.
She was in a bunch of those Hope Crosby's.
Hardly you eat for we meet Dorothy L'Amour.
Yeah, yes. I always loved that. They would break the fourth wall and sing about how they were going to meet Dorothy L'Amour while they're riding camels and singing.
Road to Morocco.
Yeah. I too like those movies, Ace.
Isn't is the most famous Dorothy Gale?
Who's Dorothy
Yes.
Gale?
From Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
She was on the show.
Yeah.
Dorothy Gale, right here.
You got
Dorothy Gale.
Dorothy Dandridge was pretty.
Wait a minute. Who was Dorothy Gale?
Margaret Hamilton?
Judy Garland's character.
Dorothy Gordon.
Oh, I didn't know her last name.
Oh,
Don't you get it? Gale?
Because of the storm.
Gale, like.
I had no idea that was her last name till just now.
You know the dog's name?
Toto.
Thank you.
I got
Named after the
stupid.
1980s rock group.
Everyone knows that.
Did you know Dorothy Gale was a?
No, I
you know
did
that?
not.
Yes,
Really?
Yes, I did. Because I remember thinking, Gail, a little on the nose there, Mom.
Hat on the hat there, buddy.
Did they mention it in the movie?
I don't remember, but
I don't think they do. Because did you read the book then?
I'm pretty sure it's on the mailbox. It says Gale.
Oh, okay.
it may actually. Yeah.
Now, one of my favorite stories of yours that you tell about every 3 weeks is that
I was getting ready to tell him, but that was in my brain.
Is that you didn't realize?
You know what? I want to know how many people actually honestly think I thought that, or I made it up because it makes me appear incredibly stupid.
I did in the beginning. I did.
You did. You actually believed I thought that.
You're good.
I didn't believe you
Now,
thought
explain
that.
what you're talking
Of
about.
course not.
No. You're a
The
smart
coward,
man.
the lion, and the scarecrow, and the Tin Man are all the hands on the farm, the Gale farm.
But you didn't realize that.
Well, I didn't realize that until much later after the movie.
Chick, I did not know that either.
Everybody in the movie has another part.
Right.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most famous Dorothy? Wow.
It's got to be Dandridge.
Stratton.
Not a lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
Dorothy Stratton was hot.
Hey, that golf tournament's coming up, by the way.
Which one?
The Dorothy Stratton shotgun start.
Oh, boo.
I'm not familiar enough. I need to.
No, it's horrific.
Playboy Playmate of the Year.
It's Menendez brothers execution style.
Oh, sometimes the heart wants what the heart wants.
Jeez. Wow, yeah.
Boo, he said.
Who's the most famous Dorothy?
Dorothy Parker, the writer?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Not really.
Vicious Circle?
Not really.
Dorothy.
Dorothy Dix?
Who the hell's that?
Transvestite? What?
Dorothy.
A famous, something. You're all's forgiven. if there was a famous
Dorothy Dix.
If there was a famous transvestite named Dorothy Dix, dressed like Judy Garland, there has to be.
Call me Dot.
There has to be because no, it's that Dorothy Dix was an activist. In the medical field during the Civil War, actually.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, no, that really isn't.
No way she's one of the most famous Dorothys.
No.
Not even at the top 10.
Dorothy Dandridge, I don't know who that is. Famous actress.
I already mentioned her, yes.
Dorothy Day.
What has she been in? I don't know.
What about... here we go. I'll create another legend. What about Dorothy Day?
Dorothy Day, yeah. She's the #1 on both lists.
No. She had a show on CBS, the Dorothy Day Show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember watching the very special episode. Tom Poston played her.
Dorothy Day and Rock Hudson would make those movies.
That was Doris Day.
What? It's Doris Day? What? That's impossible. I thought it was Dorothy Day all this time. What a dummy. Boy, I'm stupid.
I think she was a famous Catholic socialist, it looks like, but very attractive in this picture.
Dorothy Kilgallen. I'm surprised you didn't bring her up. What did she do on those
what's that
game show? Yeah.
What's that joke with Dorothy Kilgallen says, is it a
donkey dong?
Oh, Dorothy Hamill. She was very popular.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, famous Dorothy. So some of them are very hot, Josh.
Yeah, I didn't say that they weren't. In fact, I said
Dorothy Stratton was 20th on the list here, but yeah.
But yeah, but that name, you rarely meet a young Dorothy.
No, and most of these women are not very attractive.
Yeah.
Okay, would you, if you had just a list of names and no pictures, nothing else, no other information?
Yes.
Do you think you would make an accurate choice as to which one you would want to be associated with in an intimate manner?
That is a great question.
I mean, that could really backfire.
Yeah, it could.
Strictly based on the name.
It could backfire in many ways.
Yeah.
Right. You could skip over a Millicent, and she could be the hottest one in the bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Millie.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Thoroughly modern Millie.
Yeah.
Yeah, thoroughly easy Millie. Thoroughly round-heeled Millie.
So have you not dated a woman just because of her name?
Tom?
No.
Okay.
I know someone who wouldn't buy a house because of the street it was on.
Yeah.
It was on like Hitler or something.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it was a very unfortunate name for a street. But no, but in any event, we can move on from here. We have completed our sportscast. Is that correct? That's it for Chick McGee from the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
Are you sure it's not Dorothy Day?
It is Doris.
It is. There is a Dorothy Day. But
Dorothy Day, once again, was
Doris Day.
Doris Day. Socialist.
Doris Day, yeah.
Son of a gun.
Okay. Now,
Maybe they were sisters.
Christy, what's coming up over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk?
Do you think Doris Day got tested?
Jesus. Okay.
Wow.
Hello?
Sure is dark in here.
He what? I'm going to the doctor.
I got a feeling she probably figured that out. I'm thinking hour one.
Hey, why are you gagging, Rock?
Every time I kiss you.
Yeah, what the hell is this about?
You have this weird reaction. You go.
Could we possibly move on?
Well.
Do you remember way back? We're going to go, but you won't remember this. The American Tourister luggage commercials with the gorilla.
Gorilla was on the show.
Great those. Great those were.
He was in
Great were those.
He was right in there. Right,
Well,
sat right over here.
We have Samsonite coming to the test with their suitcases in a very unique way coming up in the news. Sammy, yes.
Samsonite.
Yes.
So close.
Swanson. Samsonite. I was way off.
All right, I was way off. That's what he says.
That's what he said.
Also coming up, we have a haunted story in a coffee
You're going to like
shop.
it, too.
Yeah.
A very specific type of ghost.
Are you going to do the Bigfoot thing for him?
I was going to do some more research on that.
Some new footage?
We also have interesting news coming up from the world of jam and jelly, and the distinction there between ergo lawsuit. And we have a great ice cream sandwich story in the news.
Those are always terrific.
With Judge Tom, and I'll be
dispensing frontier justice.
If I were a judge, what would happen to both the lawyer and the plaintiff in this case? I'll need some extra bullets over here. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Larry, the cable guy. Larry, good morning.
It's good to see you. But I gotta tell you, I had a horrible nightmare.
Last night?
Last night.
Really?
Before I come in here, I dreamt I drunk the world's largest margarita. And woke up this morning, there was salt on the toilet lid. Thank God I didn't eat the worm in there, I'll tell you that much. I tell you what, I was madder than a skinhead watching the Jeffersons. I tell you what.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
I do like porn, but I'm going to ask you guys a favor. We get a lot of emails sent to the show. You can stop sending me porn clips, okay? Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but I'll be honest, I want to find my own porn, okay? T-Rex doesn't want to be fed, T-Rex wants to hunt. That's...
The best comedian, Tim Allen, is here.
He goes, oftentimes, you hear this a lot. Yeah, oftentimes the technology they learn here at the race is translated into your family car. And I went, yeah, right. This year, the Chevy's offered the Indy Celebrity, a 900 horsepower celebrity wagon. So I'm like, gosh, George, this thing's really got some pickup, doesn't it? I got to the kids to school in about 6 seconds. We're having lapping practice next week with all the other girls' PTA. She's running the Offie, I'm doing the Buick, and Betty's got the Chevy High-Tech. I pulled the trailer right out from under the boat, George. This baby's got some guts to it. Love Sears. Do you? It's Craftsman Tool Department makes my nipples rock hard. She always figured we should grunt like pigs. The little primates you are. Don't speak to your mother. You grunt like the pigs you are. Ever try to take a steak away from your husband? Here, honey. We're trying to grab meat from a man while we're just like dogs. I like going through the house rewiring stuff. That's my favorite thing. One of those big tool belts. Yeah. 2 cordless Makita drills hanging low. Yeah. But you gotta know how to wear it, otherwise your butt crack shows. You ever know what I'm saying? Hey, what is that? A pencil holder over there, Bob? I'm gonna hike that up. I got some spackle. I'll figure out that butt crack. I got some DAP butt crack filler putty back here. We'll just fill that crack right in there, Bob. I got kids eating food in this kitchen. Get out of here. Go to Miter Me a Dovetail out there or something, Bob. I just cruise around my house like Bob Vila, with a bad headache. Just looking for stuff. I notice Grandma's Easy Lift chair isn't moving quite as quick as I'd like it to. So I pop down the hardware store, pick up a compressor, some hose, some coax cable. I wire that sucker up. I forget Grandma lost some weight in the years I look at. Got the 140 pounds a little too high, isn't it, Grandma? Shot that bitch halfway across the kitchen there. Doilies following her. Sorry, Grandma. I'll dial that baby down as soon as I rewire Grandpa's hearing aid. I got a preamp on that son of a bitch.
Comedian Tim Allen. Oh, God.
Now that's manly.
Presiding over a symbolic condom roast in his Catholic church's parking lot in Waterbury, Connecticut. Yes,
I love those.
The Reverend Joseph Looney
Mesquite
protested
condom roast. Very tasty.
I'd like that blackened, please. It makes it look bigger.
And they look so good at a shish kebab, too. A little pepper, a little bell pepper, condom, tomato.
What's the name of this reverend?
Oh, Reverend Joseph Looney. I'm not kidding.
Unbelievable.
I'm Casey Kasem, and here's American Top 40. Is it just my imagination, or is my head just a bit too big for my body? And here's my wife, Karima Kasem. Show him the Top 40, honey.
In Halloween cash, you can buy candy with it or buy something fun for yourself. That's right, $1,000.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee. Now, we were venturing forth into the world of news with Christy Lee. She is at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Before you start, I would like to point out a couple of quick things. Week 9 NFL football begins Thursday evening. You could be a big winner. Thanks to Steven Singer Jewelers. We do a gift certificate each week, $500 gift certificate. Just go to bobandtom.com/contest. Just pick the winners. It's that simple. You could be a big winner just like Eric Stewart or Mike Bradley, et cetera, et cetera. Christy, what have you got over there?
An Alabama couple say their coffee shop is haunted by a Civil War soldier.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Joshua Darian and Kima Miller bought their coffee shop in Opelika back in April 2023 and began experiencing strange things soon after. Mr. Darian said he has heard rustling noises as well as footsteps when no one was around. And once, he said he saw a boot print on a carton of expired milk that had exploded.
Oh, my gosh.
Last month, a staff member said they saw a soldier walking toward them before disappearing.
What?
Mr. Darian, who is also a paranormal investigator.
Well, that's serendipitous.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, seems like he didn't do much investigating of the new coffee shop that he bought.
Told the outlet that the building dates to the 1800s, and he believes the shop is haunted by the ghost of a soldier who died during the Civil War.
I say I'd go there. And who wants to go to a boring Starbucks with some douchebag writing a screenplay for free Wi-Fi when you can go to a place where the odds are you might meet a soldier?
Yeah, a Civil War soldier.
Cool.
Heck yeah.
And it's authentic because if you keep reading, the one guy said he talked to the soldier, said, "Who you voting for?" Because of the big election. The guy said Grant.
Oh boy!
Oh boy! Wow!
Is that right? Are you a ghost?
So.
What year is it?
Yeah, I mean
my God,
that's cool.
Ace, you had a question about this?
Which side? North or south?
Yeah. Does he?
Well, he's in
Does he yell
Alabama.
at certain customers?
Well, Ace, I don't want to make you uncomfortable, Ace, but
let's be real
let's just say
about the Civil War.
He just muttered something about the states' rights.
You sure the owner's dad, who they just have back in the kitchen, isn't racist? And there's some customer, hey, what did I just hear screamed from the kitchen? We have a Civil War ghost.
Oh, Ace, have you seen a picture of this couple?
No.
Oh boy! What's he trying not to say?
I don't know.
This is like walking through a minefield.
Who the hell knows?
Just put the pin back in the grenade and. Okay, sorry.
But if you're a paranormal investigator and you buy a coffee house, wouldn't you invent a ghost so that you would get people like us talking about it?
Potentially, but I'm guessing he bought it he already knew it was kind of haunted, and they bought. That's why.
Okay.
It's cool. By the way, Ace, this gentleman is African American. What? He does not. I did not know that. He does not mention whether it was a Confederate soldier or a Union soldier. I'm guessing by the location, it would probably be a Confederate soldier, would it not?
I would think if
Because
it's in Alabama.
did Union soldiers ever get that far south?
I don't know.
Gettysburg was in PA.
Sure.
The name of the coffee shop is The Coffee Shop.
Why are you saying
good name?
Why are you saying Gettysburg?
Gettysburg.
No, you said Gettysburg like
It's Gettysburg.
snooty prick is what you said.
Isn't it Gettysburg?
Oh, I'm
Of course
sorry.
it's
Yes, it's
Gettysburg.
Gettysburg, yes.
You remember Gettysburg. And Opamata.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Captain Douche. I will try to speak.
Gettysburg.
I'll try to speak down at your level.
Yes, I know much of history. Remember the Alamo.
Yes, please.
He says that he hears footsteps when he's alone at the counter sometimes.
That's got to be creepy.
It's a nice little coffee shop.
I'd like to go.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather go there than a Starbucks? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
The possibility of seeing a ghost.
You wouldn't do this.
I go every day. I've got like 3 or 4 mom and pop coffee shops I prefer to go to.
Yes, but if one were reportedly haunted, would you?
You wouldn't
Would you
care.
go?
During the day, sure, I'd go during the day.
No, you wouldn't.
At night, I wouldn't. You kidding me?
Room for screams.
I hope that they really play it up like
They have to.
Would you like almond milk in your coffee? No, I'd rather have diarrhea in my coffee than that crap. I want cream from American dairy people, okay?
We got a quick editorial there.
Well, sorry.
Why don't
I
ghosts
like
visit
dairy.
during the day?
They do.
That's what
They
I
do.
thought.
Yeah.
They sleep in a lot.
You can have
They're up all night. They're up all night.
Well, okay. But there
plenty
are.
of phantasmagoric activity during
Sure.
What does that mean?
of supernatural nature.
Ghosts.
And especially
That's what phantasmagoric means. I thought it was a Grateful Dead fan trying to describe the last time he saw Jerry.
And is it not true that ghosts that are seen during the day or felt during the day are good spirits because the bad spirits don't like the light?
Well, you don't want to be too fooled. Demons have a way of trying to trick you into thinking they're good spirits.
Some of them are on the radio. I mean,
yes, really, they can be quite malevolent.
Any ghosts in the room right now?
Malevolent. Do
you feel anything at all?
No, I feel nothing in here. You guys would feel it. I'm telling you, you would feel the presence of.
Yeah, but
especially an evil presence.
I think there's some presence that just is so strong that it overshadows all the other presences.
There seems to be one presence.
Did they
squeezed out?
Did the ghosts at this coffee shop? Do they? I mean, are ghosts fond of coffee? And I mean, why would it be in a coffee shop?
I'm guessing the coffee shop was built on a piece of land that this soldier was familiar with.
Or maybe he wants to just go drink some coffee and vape.
I would think coffee would have been very popular back in the Civil War.
Oh, sure. Yeah, over a campfire. They got those tin cups there.
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. Hot.
Well,
You don't see them at a boba tea place, do you?
no, you don't. No, especially World War II veteran.
Anybody we haven't offended yet? I'd like to
I can't think
pick
of
up pick up any particular ethnicity, heritage we'd like to. But wouldn't you rather go to a cool coffee shop that's got toast and stuff?
And I'm saying for the third time, yes.
Okay. What would you order?
I would order.
Because don't you drink
black coffee?
Mm-hmm. But are you drinking coffee here or tea most of the time now?
I drink 1 cup of tea and then 3 cups of coffee.
Yes, no more, no less.
I'm on a schedule.
I don't follow a lot of rules, but that is one I adhere to.
I did totally make it sound like that.
The 1020 turn tunnel is open.
Yeah. No, I just get everywhere I go. I usually just get black coffee. I like it.
Really? So you're opposed to our?
I like
our
difference between my coffee and a milkshake. That's my rule.
I'm not opposed to it at all. I just prefer black coffee. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yes. Yes. Okay. I like the flavor of.
Why don't you just drink milk and cream with sugar in it?
And then just eat some coffee grounds. You can go about the day. How about that? It all ends up in the same place.
What's coming up in the news, Christy?
Dad, how can you have a fork full of spaghetti and applesauce? It all ends up in the same place.
All right.
Yeah, but you don't want to enjoy it first.
This is the way I eat.
And then I remember the man had to eat some of his meals in the middle of a rice patty. He probably
being shot at.
Spaghetti and applesauce was probably delightful. Instead of an MRE in some rat tunnel.
Yeah. What do you have for lunch? 3 Marlboros that were wet. Couldn't smoke them, so he chewed on them. Once again, Josh's father, a very brave man, a combat veteran of the Vietnam War.
Oh, he was a renowned coward, but he.
Well, if I can tell one of his stories, the one where he tells where he was in the jungle and sometimes the vines would turn out to be large snakes dangling from a tree. I'm out.
Don't you have enough to worry about?
The bullets might be bad, but the dangling snakes, I am out.
Shoot my foot.
Okay. What's coming up, Christy?
Well, we have an ice cream sandwich in the news today.
God, I love ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah,
They're great. You ever make your own?
You don't have to.
No, because they were
the
nice
ice cream
ones in the
sandwich already there.
stores.
The margins are fine. I don't need to try to.
No, because I found that
$300.
I found you can make it with your kids. Yes, it costs you about $40 per sandwich, but it does kill an afternoon.
I was going to say.
And then they get bored. Why can't we have the ice cream sandwiches? Because we're cooking the sides right now.
Why can't we eat these?
That was an adventure. Patience.
And then you have to let them cool. Because
Trust me, I learned the hard way. Yeah, this is a 3-hour ordeal. All about let's go watch a movie now. We want our ice cream sandwiches. End up getting in your car and going buying them.
I struck a nerve. We have penile fillers in the news too, so we'll talk about that.
There's a fair amount of mutiny in your house.
all the time. You can't win. Be right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, it's Josh Arnold from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
But in any event,
where the hell is that?
Just reading down the fine print.
I know.
So you set us up, is what you do. So you can seem omnipotent, is what just happened.
It does say that fans of the most successful teams are more likely to have a lower blood alcohol.
Well, no shit. Yeah, that would make sense.
How about this?
What?
No.
Swifties drink more than Kansas City fans. They did that. They did that as part of their survey.
That can't be
right at all. Swifties' average age are 11, aren't they?
Yeah, what the heck?
Well, Well, I don't know.
Oh, all of a sudden this has been handed down by Jesus Christ himself that this result is accurate. You call the others into question.
No, I call.
God, I hate you.
I call all of these statistics into question.
I don't know. The Swifties are pretty drunk. Oh, that sounds about right to me, huh?
Everywhere I go, it smells like weed. At the grocery store, it's guaranteed. Even standing in line at the DMV, everywhere I go, it smells like weed. Oh, boom. Ooh, you know it does. On the way to work, it's that reefer I smell. I smell pot at my hotel. Ganja's in the air on every street. At the gym, in my church, it smells like weed. I went to Tacoma. There was a marijuana aroma. Sanibel and Captiva. Sanibel and Captiva. Smells like cannabis sativa. Smells like cannabis sativa. On the plane ride home, it reeks of weed. The TSA, they all agreed. My suitcase smells like stems and seeds. Everywhere I go, it smells like weed. My hair and my clothes smell like weed. Maybe I shouldn't smoke so much weed.
People, here's what people don't understand
go
about
on.
the Bob and Tom Show. I get to be the official greeter of our guests.
Great.
And I believe we do have a guest waiting in the green room.
Sure.
And I would like to greet officially our guest,
Well, it's Jim Gaffigan.
Hi, how are you, Christy Lee?
How are you?
I'm good.
It's so nice
It is
to
great
see
to be
you.
here.
Not set up or anything.
You know
Wow, are you
that-
on you got your own reality show?
I do. It's called Nobody Really Cares What Christy Lee Does Behind the Scenes, but we're going to show it to him anyway. Thank you, Jim. It's so good to see you.
Okay, let's move. Let's show people what you eat back here, Christy.
Oh, well, my favorite thing is right over here. This is called chocolate-covered raisins, or I call Nirvana.
Sure. Have a.
And you know what's great is the way that's set up. It's like there's tons of hands going in there.
Yes.
And so hands are usually covered with feces. So.
He's absolutely right.
So now you're going to ruin my favorite
Enjoy.
snack in the green room?
The treat. There used to be soup here in the morning. What happened to the soup? There used to be different things.
He retired.
Or does it come at like 9 or
He
something?
retired. So now we have to eat things that look like feces. So that's it.
Or is it
You know what possible.
Right in the old keister.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk. Pat Godwin doing virtually nothing.
Baby, I'm down.
We're having an argument about Christmas lights.
Yes.
Oh, God.
I always like Chick when you would often ask Pat, "Did you buy a ticket?"
I Hate Steven Singer Sidekick Chair. That's where Josh is. Ace Cosby there. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Got a lot going on here.
There's a lot going on.
We're arguing about Christmas lights. We're going to argue about football in a second. But right now, we're going to argue with comedian Costaki Economopoulos from Los Angeles, California. There he is up on the big screen. I can see him. Hey, Costaki, how are you?
Morning, guys.
Hello, Costaki.
No, I assume that you're aware that Chick is still alive. He did not have. He did not have a coronary.
What?
On Sunday.
I've never had a coronary.
Sunday
a lot of people
evening.
Are surprised by that, but I've never. Had
when the famous Hail Mary pass.
Yeah. So we also.
Oh, awesome.
We also figured out that a Jewish quarterback can indeed throw a Hail Mary.
Yeah. Jay Fiedler would be one.
Although Jay Fiedler never would throw a...
Okay. You are a big fan of Atlanta. Your Falcons.
First place. We swept our main competition in the division, so that's great. Yeah.
So you got to be in a good mood, too. So both you and Chick are in a happy place today.
Yeah, and also I was in a casino playing cards when the Grand Slam happened with the Dodgers, and I texted Bob Kavoyan, so he was very happy too. A lot of happy folks we know. It's cool.
Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So to tell us about what you have going on in your little world of football.
Yeah. The Hail Mary was so awesome. Usually when Washington is desperate for a win, they go with the filibuster. This was way more fun. I much prefer this.
Oh, the filibuster.
Kind of generically political.
Yeah, that's right. I don't want to touch any. Yeah, we want to be. This is the worst thing that happened to Bears since those lockable trash cans that require a thumb. Like, the Bears hate those.
Oh, yeah.
Chick, do you like the all-black uniforms?
I'm kind of on the fence about it. They're all right. I just want them to go back to team instead of anything. But, Commanders has always seemed kind of lame to me. But that's fine.
Right. I got you.
Is that a possibility, really?
I don't think so. Pardon me. No, I don't think it's going to go back to the team, especially now.
Right.
No.
Yeah. Now that they're buzzworthy again.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And Cincinnati had the white Bengal gear, which always makes me think of Siegfried and Roy. It's like the image we want.
Oh, yeah, the white tigers, yeah.
Yeah, be careful. You get too close to the Bengals, they can really hurt your head. It's a good lesson,
Rip your throat out. Oh.
And the Bucks and the creamsicles, which makes me think of John McKay. Chick, is there a better quote in the history of football?
Hey, Coach, what do you think about your offensive execution? Well, I'm all for it.
One of the greats.
Yeah.
One of the great moments.
So funny.
That and the word playoffs.
Yeah.
Right. He had this little ditty, too, I forgot about. We can't win at home. We can't win on the road. What we need is a neutral site. The Buccaneers faked a punt this week, and the Titans faked a defense. The Titans were not good. They went dressed Sunday as a professional football team. So that's very Halloween-y of them. Titans lost to the Lions 14-52. They allowed 7 touchdowns. The Christians did better against the Lions. The Lions are scored so much they might need to buy some of P. Diddy's baby oil at auction. Can you imagine if they auction that off? They got to auction it off. To recoup some of the Lions. Jamison Williams, who's been suspended for gambling, is now suspended for performance-enhancing substances. This time it's 2 games, but he took the over, so maybe it's more. DeAndre Hopkins got traded. He goes from Will Levis to Patrick Mahomes. Boy, I hope he doesn't get the Benz.
Yeah,
right. He's rising very fast. Slow down. Patrick Mahomes, the fastest to get to 30,000 passing yards.
Wow.
Most pass attempts, still Bill Clinton.
It's going to be hard to reach. Some say that'll never be broken.
Again with the neutral politics.
Right, it's very
I just did a USS Grant joke, so I can't complain.
I saw Dak Prescott in front of a Dr. Pepper logo. I thought Dr. Pepper is the perfect sponsor for the Cowboys. Some people love it, some people hate it, and under pressure, it explodes. It's by the way, Dr. Pepper is the one who cleared Tua to play football again.
Not a neurologist, eh?
Not exactly.
I see.
The Cowboys now have Dalvin Cook and Zeke Elliott. All they need now for a good running back room is a time machine. Well, then they'll be going to be great. The Browns beat the Ravens. Baltimore hasn't been this upset since imitation crab meat. On the first day without Deshaun Watson, the Browns won a huge upset. Oh, the irony. They get rid of Deshaun, then they get the happy ending.
Oh, thank you. That should be your closer. That's awesome.
It should be.
That's a solid joke.
I could be done there.
No. No. Go ahead. Keep going.
Miles Garrett arrived to that game.
I'm sorry, I stepped on your entire setup. What'd you say?
Miles Garrett arrived to the game dressed as the Terminator. Still not as scary to Browns fans as a Deshaun Watson mask. That's much more terrifying.
Yeah, that's right.
The Terminator. Should have closed.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
The Terminator came back from the future to change the past, whereas Watson is in the past but destroying the Browns' future. You see, it's very different.
Not as clever as the first one. Keep trying.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if this is helpful at all.
Aaron Rodgers is out there treating wins like family. He doesn't. Not a lot of contact.
Doesn't care.
Jets coach said this loss is a moment of darkness. Yeah, I think the Jets fans could think of the playoffs as a darkness retreat. Take a little break from everything. Rodgers said the Jets want to score 30 points every game. Yeah, well, people in hell want ice water.
There you go. Who came up with that?
That's great.
It's catchy, right? Yeah, perfect image. I could use it.
It's hung on. Yeah.
If the Jets need a new sponsor, they should talk to Boeing, because Boeing always has a door open, everybody.
Yeah, they do.
Packers backup Malik Willis is 3-0. Aaron Rodgers is 2-6. Rodgers is even as good as his replacement's replacement.
Yeah.
Packers Jordan Love has a groin injury that the coach is highly concerned about. I wish someone was highly concerned about my groin. Can we get some experts in here?
Take a look at this.
Take a look. After Brett Favre, I was kind of hoping we were done thinking about Packer groins, but no, we still have to. All right, this is probably the closing couplet. It's a couplet.
Oh, it's a couplet now. All right.
The Saints went 2-0, then lost 6 in a row. What happened? It's like they partied for 2 weeks and passed out. Right? They went south faster than a brawl on Bourbon Street. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. They'll hit the ground out there.
Costaki Economopoulos. Where do people find you, Costaki?
Facebook's a good place. Costaki Economopoulos and all pro lines. And Caption Kangaroo, everybody.
Once again, Caption Kangaroo.
Mm-hmm.
And Costaki is Costaki.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and if you can spell, I can't spell Economopoulos, and I've got it in front of me in a screen.
Fair.
Yeah.
Google will get you there if you get close.
Do you remember the name Chris Economaki?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when I was a kid, what a great, beautiful name. It's like poetry.
That is a great name.
He was a great race announcer. Chris Economaki. Costaki Economopoulos. It's the economy, stupid. Okay, thank you. That's the third neutral and dated political joke of the show. Thank you very much.
Mark Russell-ish. Yes,
that's not a compliment. But Costaki, to get back to your groin, any dating since we last spoke?
Oh, that's so awesome.
No, I was talking to a friend of mine about how I'm kind of a serial monogamous, but I realized like some of my favorite times have been in those gaps in between. Like I'm not in a hurry to hook up with anybody at all. And I was telling this friend, one of my favorite days of my whole life, years ago, is basically my nephew-in-law was having a birthday, and the dad asked me to help with the birthday thing. So we went. It was a 10-year-old birthday party. We went to a paintball place.
Oh. Fun.
And we were we were each the two dads were the captains of the teams. I got to tell you, shooting 10-year-old boys with a paintball gun was one of the great pleasures of my life. It's so fun. You get these bright colored explosions on their bodies, and you can hear them go, "Ow!"
Sounds like a chapter of Gary Glitter's book.
And they're not old enough to be strategic. They can't surprise you from behind. They just run back and forth between these inflatables, and you just pick them off. Oh, it was such a pleasure. It should be a prize for something like, congratulations, you won the Nobel Peace Prize. Here's $1 million, a paintball gun, and Mrs. Simpson's 5th grade class.
Yeah, being a kid is great.
Such a pleasure.
Oh, that's terrific. Well, thanks, Kostaki.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, man. Have a great day.
Once again, you can submit your materials to all pro lines, and it's what's the word I'm looking for? Curated. Well, that sounds pretentious.
That's why I like it.
Yeah, curated by Costaki Economopoulos.
Yes.
Theo, we were arguing about Christmas lights.
We weren't arguing. You were making some of us feel like we were less than.
No, not at all.
Your lights are up, but they're not on. You're insisting.
I said in my neighborhood there were some lights that were on yesterday.
No, that's no good.
Yeah,
but
too
they're
soon.
the all-white lights, so I guess maybe they think they're Halloweenish too.
No,
I don't know.
Nope,
Ghost-like, I don't know.
Nope, not till Thanksgiving.
Right.
Thanksgiving?
Day after
Friday.
Thanksgiving.
I've always thought all white lights are very funereal. That's all.
What?
No, they're
Yes.
elitist, as Tom said.
Classy.
Yeah, they're classy.
I didn't say elitist. You guys are judging me.
No, you said that. Because we like the old-fashioned, big, colorful bulb.
And you were implying that my white lights are elitist.
Did he not say?
Yeah.
No, I am more elite.
He said something way worse.
Yeah, he did. I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah, you are. That's why the story is odd to the ear, because you're trying to apply kindness.
Right.
I'm just saying you don't turn on the Christmas lights till after Thanksgiving.
And that is true. But I have opted not to do the outdoor lights this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
really?
in the past, I've always used the big, old-fashioned, colorful.
I love those fat colored ones.
That's not rain. That's Jesus weeping.
Yeah, I know.
Because you don't have Christmas lights.
Right.
Happy birthday, buddy. What was your name again?
Buddy Christ. What is that from Dogma? Right?
Yeah. Coming up, what do you got over there?
Coming up, we still have to get to our very cold ice cream sandwich. We have our suitcase news from Samsonite. We have penile filters. And what Japanese did I say? What did I say? Filters? Yeah, fillers.
Okay.
A
penile filter. That'd be.
filter.
I use that on my Instagram.
I hope that's a pretty fat cigarette holder.
My deep pics.
That would be interesting.
Here's your filter. This will keep out the nicotine. Sometimes it's hard to remind ourselves that we're trying our best. That's where this comes in. The Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Okay, we can all agree the world pretty crazy right now. So maybe it's time to take some time out of your busy schedule to work on yourself. We all need a little bit of work on ourselves. And therapy has helped thousands of people. And now there's an interesting way to access therapy that's a lot easier. It's convenient and flexible and suits your schedule. I'm talking about BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show today, and that'll knock 10% off your first month. What am I talking about? Well, let me back up a little bit. BetterHelp is therapy that is done online. You fill out a brief questionnaire online. You'll get matched with a licensed therapist. Some 35,000 therapists are participating in this program. And by the way, you can switch therapists anytime, no additional charge. And then the therapy itself is done online. So it can be done texting back and forth. It can be done with a camera on, like you're doing a Zoom call, or it can be done like a phone call. It's up to you. And also, you get to do it in the privacy of wherever you want to be. So you could be at your office, you could be in your car, whatever works for you. Obviously, the key here is flexibility and convenience, and at the same time, getting the benefits of therapy. So see what I'm talking about. Let the gratitude flow in your life with some therapy, courtesy of BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show today. And that's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. This part of the Bob and Tom Show sponsored by BetterHelp. We will continue to argue about Christmas lights and penile filters. What?
No, fillers.
Fillers.
I'm the one who made the mistake.
Oh.
Or some guy named Phil. That could be all.
A penile filler. Yikes. This could be good. I hope it's not that stuff they put in tires. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Take the Wiener Man. He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Take the Wiener Man. Late at night when the bars are closing, alcohol takes its toll and the drinkers need their favorite vendor. A tasty treat of sausage splendor. Little man behind the car, police can't catch him because he's way too smart. The smell of mustard and a big umbrella, hot dog man's got the perfect cover. He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Attack of the Wiener Man. He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Attacking the Wiener Man. Oh, yeah. He waits out patient out in the street. All the hunters want to sample the meat. He can't help but relish the fact the footlong keeps you coming back. Once you're feeling safe and cool, that's when the Wiener Man makes his move. You can't scream when your mouth is full. He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Attacking the Wiener Man. He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Attacking the Wiener Man. Crowd. He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Attacking the Wiener Man. He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Attacking the Wiener Man. He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. The Wiener Man. Attacking the Wiener Man. Attacking the Wiener Man. The Wiener baby. Attacking the Wiener
Oh, man. Here come the mummies. This is the most fun I've had in 20 years.
I know. This is the best. How could being that dead make you feel that alive?
I don't know.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
You want to learn how to avoid a-holes in your life?
Yeah,
I do.
Yes, I do.
I do, Christy. I come in early.
Apparently, there is a gentleman, Robert Sutton, a professor of organizational behavior and engineering at Stanford University, has written 2 books about a-holes and how people can survive them. Here are his suggestions.
Pretty easy.
Steps to avoid and change the a-hole in your life.
Not going to an axe hurling bar.
Number 1, create physical distance. One of the most reliable ways to become an a-hole is to be around them. I've got to go.
I am out of here.
Did you get I mean this in kind of an odd way. I would imagine you probably had a lot of guy groupies, but not like in a traditional group. You know what I mean? In other words, dudes coming up to you.
Rod McEwen.
Guys who want to party with
Rod,
them?
Rod
There's a reason why they call him Rod.
Rod waited for us in Hawaii. We were on our way to Australia, and Rod heard we were coming to, stopping in Hawaii. He waited.
At the airport?
He missed it. Yeah, at the airport. He missed his flight to meet us because he thought we were one of them.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because of the bits we did. You know?
What I meant was, as Christy, in other words, you guys were like,
clean it up now.
I want to party with these guys.
Party with these guys.
I mean, I imagine that'd kind of be a buzz. Kind of be a burden though after a while.
Oh no, it was we just like, I don't think so, man.
We got a lot of bits from these parties, you know. We went to one party very early in our career. I think it was in Rochester.
Yeah.
And this one guy brought he was a blues collector, and he brought his famous, never heard before, Lightning Hopkins disc.
A childish reaction.
Gives himself some time. Now steps up, fires, heads towards the end zone. It is.
You're not going to say in your face. You're not going to do that.
No, I'm not going to do that. No.
Now, did you?
She has the capacity to really hurt me. So.
Did you text her or anything?
I did not.
No.
No, you were watching by yourself
with the dogs.
With your dogs.
With the lady dogs at the compound.
And what time of night was this? It was
7:30 Eastern.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I was carving pumpkins, of course.
Of course.
No, I was having a pumpkin carving.
Honestly, when it happened,
pumpkin carving party
in real time, I'm watching it, and I was listening to that broadcast, and I let myself, for the first time since Snyder sold the team, I thought, okay, maybe Jaden is something. So I made it a point. I was going to sit down and watch the game, and try to cheer and enjoy myself, which I did.
Did you have a jersey on?
No, I had my oldest Washington hoodie on.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
But
did you have pants on?
No, of course not, because when something happens that excites me, I immediately have to play with myself. Yes, Tom. What a great question.
That's a fair question.
No, but a couple times in the game, there were a couple touchdowns we'd scored called back. So when it happened, I just went, did that just happen? And Monkey, for some reason, my golden retriever, barked, and she never barks. And she was barking because of what was going on the TV.
Was it a bad call?
Huh? No.
No, he was afraid they'd call it back.
I was afraid they'd call it. I was afraid they called out Hail Mary back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is the Chicago broadcast from the Bears' point of
I
view.
haven't heard this.
And see if you can pick up the Chicago accents of the announcers.
Looking for blockers, looking for something. He's got plenty of time. Launches, deep pass into the area of the end zone. Tipped, and it's caught by Noah Brown. He was the tip man, and this place is now gone into bedlam mode. Washington with the miracle finish. The breakup pass into the waiting arms of Noah Brown. Nobody back there. Crushing loss. 18-15 Washington. Hail Mary, 2 seconds left.
You know, nuts and bolts, he's the better announcer of the two. I mean, they got.
Sure.
I mean, but of course they're going bananas and crazy. So
I don't agree.
You like the Spanish broadcast?
Oh, I love the Spanish, but I like the guys that get into it and the ladies that get into it that are cheering for their team. It's more fun for me.
Here's the Spanish broadcast.
Aguanta Daniels, no tiene con quién. Ahora sí Daniels a lanzar a lo profundo del terreno de juego. Ahí está la recepción. Touchdown. Touchdown de Washington. Touchdown. Está adentro.
That's just wonderful.
Yeah,
No, that's terrible
your
broadcast.
ears.
Well, see, Josh, you're not,
I had my headphones off.
I did too.
You're not used to it, Josh, because in hockey, nothing ever happens.
That's absolutely not true at all.
Oh, the great game, 1-0. Watch a bunch of clowns skate in circles for 2 hours.
Such a dumb analysis.
And there's a bunch of toothless Canadians. It's great. The guys are excited. It's so much fun.
But now, Chicago Bears, they're...
What are they going to do with that Tyreek Stevenson?
Yeah, that was the defensive back who was yelling at the crowd, and oddly enough...
Have you seen this?
Yeah, he hasn't been fined.
He at least should be benched.
We should explain. He is quite literally taunting the crowd.
Yeah.
The play has started.
He's a Chicago Bear defensive back.
Yeah,
That was wild.
He walks over to the kind of to the sideline. He's dicking with the crowd.
This is strike one. He doesn't know the play started. So they're at the last 4 seconds after the play started, he runs over to where Noah Brown's standing, because strike two, he's the one who's supposed to be covering Noah Brown in the Hail Mary situation. Strike three, he jumps up when the ball arrives, and he's the one responsible for tipping it into the air almost perfectly and landing into Noah Brown's arms.
Not to mention his gloating right there. I mean, that was just awful.
Well, but you'll have that in the National Football League. Sure.
Crowing involved.
A gentleman would. I can't think of anybody who would try to rub it in for a Bears fan. I understand. Simply wouldn't do that. You know, Chopin wrote this, did you? Is that right? That's what it said.
First name?
Dan Chopin.
Freddie Chopin. Or Chopin. What is it?
Thank you very much. Jess, it's nice to see you. Now, have you seen yourself as a zombie?
No.
If you go to the
cartoon flying around.
Oh, okay.
BobandTom.com or any of our social media platforms, we have portraits of the staff as zombies.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool.
Well, that's fine.
And they're bloody and gory.
Okay.
So please check it out. By the way, if you have a chance, go to BobandTom.com/contest. You get in on week 9 for our Bob and Tom pigskin picks. Pick the winners of the pro games, and you could win yourself that gift card. From Steven Singer Jewelers, we do a new one each week for $500. Also, we've got something special from Orange Insoles. I'm talking about this beautiful 4K smart TV and a wooden dartboard for your she shack or your
she shed
man cave. Oh, this is she. I see. If I say she shed, we're getting close to me slipping and saying something bad. She shack, I can say clearly.
Though.
Well, I think I would. But in the meantime, Christy Lee has been talking about a penile filter. Penile filler.
Yes.
What do we got here?
Doctors report the so-called penile filler surgery is becoming more popular. The penile augmentation procedure involves injecting a solution into the male member to adjust its girth and shape. It could be anything from silicone to hyaluronic acid. Physicians reported to Salon.com that they've seen an increase in demand for this procedure, by the way, an elective. Dr. Louis Casaventis, a dermatologist at the medical director of the Avante Derma in Mexico, said he performed more than 5,000 penile augmentations in a 13-year period. Dr. John Leonardo, an anesthesiologist who performs augmentations with temporary fillers, said his patients keep coming back to top it off, with some saying the procedure is very addictive.
Top it off.
Hyaluronic acid can be that. I mean, it's.
I don't want anything with the word acid anywhere near me.
No.
Right?
Oh. So.
Although it is a temporary filler, some of the more permanent ones apparently cause some serious side effects like
and this
necrosis, which is a.
Oh, my penis is dying.
Yeah.
Oh, necrosis.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is to add. They're just slow. This is, I assume, what is it? They're putting it underneath your skin, is the word, and so it's just thickening things.
It's like the hot dogs. They plump when you cook them.
Oh, they split in the microwave.
So, Doc, what I'm looking for is sort of a tuna can effect, or maybe a tennis ball can.
Tuna can?
Pringles. So this is not adding any length.
No, I don't think so.
I'm not in favor of leaving the country for surgery, by the way.
A lot of people do it.
I don't want to go to some guy in Mexico City that I can save.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they send NFL players to, I think, Germany. Didn't
Turkey's a big place.
McCaffrey went to Germany for
Let's be honest.
stem cell?
Some countries fine, others not.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we can clearly. I'm sure that the.
Don't want to go to Trinidad to have anything worked on?
Yeah, I'm not going to Haiti for.
The phrase "topping it off" sounds like you're about to go on a trip and you want to make sure you have enough gas.
But that's what women do with filler.
Yeah,
you know?
they do.
Like, yeah, same thing. I have an event coming up. Will you touch me up? Will you?
Right.
Yeah. So
I don't do fillers, but yeah.
It's like a Tupperware
Because it
party.
goes away after a while.
Oh, it does.
Botox
It
and
dissolves, yeah.
fillers. Yeah.
So it's like Botox. Is that what this
Well,
is?
Botox gets rid of wrinkles. Juvederm would be a filler. That would be more like what we're talking here.
like it fills,
Plumps, like what
plumps.
people do
Is there-
their
like your
lips.
cheeks and stuff.
Is this attached to a particular ethnicity? I'm
No.
guessing, judging by the.
What?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's what.
Because all these stories
you
we.
think being a woman.
Oh wait, are you talking about the
ethnic
penis
choice.
thing?
Yeah, the penis thing.
I don't know.
It seems to be every time we get these stories, they're either out of Mexico City or Miami. I mean, we always get the ones about.
Stand by.
Here we go.
Oh no, just
We'll get through it.
Oh boy, here we go.
Don't mention Puerto Rico.
seems to me. Yeah, I didn't mention Puerto Rico. I'm just saying. There seems to be a connection here.
From the islands.
Like a sausage casing. I don't know. I did read an extensive article about the so-called lengthening procedures for the male member and the horrifying results.
Do you have to use weights on that?
Yeah, no kidding.
No,
Right?
that's a procedure in which
stretching
people want to get certain. What's the word I'm looking for? They want to
Be circumcised as an adult?
no. They want to undo a circumcision
Oh,
that
so
they
they
had when they
stretch
were
the
a
head
kid.
back
Yeah,
over.
that's a whole other thing. So.
Why?
Or as I would call it, just another mental illness. But who am I to judge?
Don't they?
I don't know who you are, but you do it a lot.
Isn't there a connector or something? Remember, I only went to med school for 3 years.
Right.
But isn't there a down there with your, and they cut the connector sometimes to make it appear longer in a flaccid state, isn't that?
Really?
I think that's a thing, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of weirdos out there.
There's a lot of weirdos
And a
in
lot
here.
of
Yeah, sure are.
Yeah, but I'm not saying, hey, look, because I got to leave a little early today. I'm having my anus bleached. No.
Well, if you saw it, you'd want to get it.
Yeah, we've been trying to hint.
Josh and I were both back there. We looked at each other. You believe this mess?
I thought that Groupon would tell you.
Gift certificate for Christmas. She'll let you know.
Oh, boy.
I can't believe you're still going to Browntown. No, thanks. I'm sorry.
Brown.
I got your Groupon to Ivory Star. I don't know why. Ivory Starfish.
Ivory Starfish. That'd be a great porno name. Well, thank you very much. Christy, what else have you got over there?
Well, speaking of nudity, 5,500 people stripped down to their birthday suits for a naked photo shoot on a bridge in Australia. Renowned New York artist Spencer Tunick used a megaphone to direct the throngs of nude models braving the rain on Brisbane's Story Bridge at sunrise for his latest work, called Rising Tide.
I'm sure it sucks.
The group was also photographed at the Riverwalk at Howard Smith Wharves in full view of tourists and locals. One man watching the shoot from his balcony stripped naked in solidarity, leading them all to cheer wildly.
Here's a photograph. Sadly, the biggest boobs in the front row are this guy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh.
Wow, that guy's got a rack.
There's a big dude up front.
These people look so solemn.
I wonder if they were told to via the megaphone that
Yeah, I'm
this
sure.
so-called artist was wielding.
And it is a rather white crowd.
Oh,
What's the matter? The facts bother you?
Well, not the facts so much as just your emphasis.
Yeah.
Oh,
the trumpeting of race has never been.
No, I think that says something. Some people are going, really, I don't have time for this frivolous, moronic activity.
You know what you do have time, though, for is to win money watching football or basketball or baseball even. Did you know that, Tom? I'm desperately changing the subject.
He has other things to say.
I think he wants to go further with this.
This is quite the throng of people. I mean, it is more like a throng of people.
That's a lot of people.
So it's shot from the back like that, or from the
one I'm looking at is from the front, and there's a guy with giant man boobs right there on the right.
I take it back. It's a cooler looking photo than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be concerned? Wouldn't you be concerned that Australia, you get some crocodile Dundee guy coming up? You call that a penis? This is a penis.
Sir, please get that away.
For God's sakes.
I don't know what I was thinking when to start the commercial 20 seconds ago.
It was all worth it.
Really?
Seemed like a good.
I say I keysted my cell phone.
That's right. It's Prize Picks. Listen how cool this Prize Picks is, Tom. We're, of course, in the heart of football season. Prize Picks the best place to get real money sports action while watching football or baseball or basketball. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to everyone, and the app is easy to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport, mix and match, pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 100 times your money. Mix and match your picks from baseball, basketball, football, and more to create a custom lineup. For instance, Mookie Betts to have more than 1.5 total bases, LeBron James to have more than 6.5 rebounds, or Patrick Mahomes to have more than 1.5 passing touchdowns. Prize Picks even invented the flex play. You can still cash out even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Go to prizepicks.com or just download the Prize Picks app today and use the code TOM to get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks. Get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states where it's lawful to wager. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Coming up, we have the ultimate toilet paper scandal, and we have big news in the world of luggage. That's right. Stand back. There's a suitcase in the air. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
The fabulous Dick Mango with the electric.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, there he is.
My name is Dick Mango. I brought my horn section with me, as you can see.
Nice.
The fabulous. He's the queen of the licorice stick. It's Greg Warren.
Oh my gosh, that is something.
Please.
That is
Please sit.
Yeah.
Sit.
Yeah.
That is good.
He's tearing it up.
Oh, I'm humbled to be in the same stage with Greg Warren, ladies and gentlemen.
We have no doubt, Dick.
I have been joined by the Electric Amish. By the way, the fellas are on the road. They're going to be in Fort Wayne coming up this Saturday night.
That's right, Mr.
What's the name of that
Mango.
place?
It's at the American Legion, Mr. Mango.
Hang on,
very much, sir.
Dick. We'd like to take that again, but could you sound a little less sure this time? Okay, all right. Yeah.
Well, we got a song for you, fellas.
Oh,
all right.
Because it is the Halloween season, I've got my Halloween scarf on.
Yeah, well, okay.
And my Halloween hat.
I like the hat on you.
You're
It's
welcome.
good
That's
looking, man.
This is a song I don't know the words to.
all right. Well,
that's never stopped you before.
You guys ready?
Oh.
Anybody want to help? Okay.
I think you should have. You might have wanted to come in.
Yeah. Here it comes now.
Here it comes. There we go.
He's around on the guitar.
It's coming around
Right now.
This comes right here.
1, 2, 3.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise.
Oh.
And suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash.
The monster mash.
He did the monster mash from my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The goons all claimed from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrodes.
He did the mash.
Take it away, clarinet.
The monster mash.
Oh, listen to that clarinet.
The mash.
Is he doing scales?
Is that an angel?
Oh, way up on the high end.
It's close. What is that bridge? The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son.
Oh.
The mash. The monster mash. He did the mash. The monster mash.
Yeah.
Now the scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Gripped Kicker 5.
He did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
They caught on in a flash. They played the monster mash. Now out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to the Transylvania twist? It's now the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It is a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
The Monster Mash.
It's now the Monster Mash. Now everything is cool. Drax got a part in the band, and my Monster Mash is the biggest hit in the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Dick Mango sent you.
The Monster Mash.
Solo. Clarinet solo. Key.
The Monster Mash.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Greg Warren on the clarinet. Hey! Watch for him tonight with Willie G at the Funny Bone in Louisville, Kentucky. And do the mash with the Electric Amish.
The Amish Mash.
Good evening, everyone. I must go.
Dick Mango.
My name is Dick Mango.
Amish Mash.
Very nice.
Mango. 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 Mango.
What a cluster.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio?
I want to. It's very, very scary. That, once again, coming up $1,000 an hour, 9 to 5. We'll start that shortly, ladies and gentlemen, so be prepared.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Lucinda Williams.
What is that?
Tom loves that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Really?
I love that too.
Who the hell are you talking to?
He's cool.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy, Jess, Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, was it?
That's correct.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wife Sports Desk. Now, here he is.
Tom, do your daughters ever call you cool?
Captain.
Are you kidding?
Daddy, that was so cool.
Never.
They don't know
no matter what.
They don't know.
No, they have no idea.
Was there a time when you honestly thought you were cool? Like shambling?
Pretty cool in the 80s.
Shambling around?
I had my moments. Yeah, yesterday I was dropping Finn at tennis, and I said, do you want me to go in and say hi to the instructor? Go! Well, why not?
No.
You'll embarrass me.
Uh-huh.
I think you're cool.
You're the man.
It's mostly poor circulation.
Yeah, remember, embarrassment can never start too early. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do to embarrass her, but so
exist, I think.
There's a certain age they reach where they don't want you around at all.
At all.
I was shocked that my nieces were not embarrassed to have their goofy uncle at Six Flags with them.
Well, because you're fun.
Yeah, Goofy Uncle's different.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
I would have thought it would still been embarrassed.
No.
And you're at Six Flags.
Oh.
Yeah.
And if you dropped them at school, and then you walked into the classroom and did a little like a shuffle, a twist, and a dance, and then they'd just be humiliated in the rest of the day. Hey, who's that guy?
Who's that?
Is that your move when you drop them off at school?
No, I try to be cool, but
Shuffle a turn and a dance. I like it.
pick them up.
I think trying to be cool automatically means you're not cool, right?
The cool don't have to try typically. Yeah.
That's right.
Just wear sunglasses everywhere is what as I understand it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sun never sets on the cool.
Okay. Christy Lee is over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What's happening?
Luggage maker Samsonite in the news today. They're offering a suitcase model that survived a fall from space without incurring any damage.
Bull pucky.
What's the model's name?
According to... It's the model of suitcase, not a model.
Oh.
Yeah. According to Travel and Leisure, Samsonite collaborated with Sent into Space to put its Proexis global carry-on spinner through the ultimate drop test. The suitcase was hoisted to the Earth's stratosphere with a balloon spacecraft and dropped from an altitude of 130,000 feet.
Yeah, it's up there.
Once it crashed back to the ground, the bag was inspected and found to be in perfect condition.
Holy cow.
The Proexis made its descent and was brought down at controlled speeds, though, by a self-deploying parachute system.
All right.
That's not
doesn't
fair.
count at all.
No, it doesn't count.
No.
They dropped it from 130,000 feet.
Doesn't
and they should have
matter.
let it land as such.
Yes, not with a parachute.
No parachute.
No.
Yes.
It's probably Proexis.
There's a video out. It's kind of cool. So you don't think that's fair?
No.
They cheated.
Oh, it's not fair.
Cheat.
A parachute is much gentler than your average baggage handler at the airport.
Boy, I don't like this. It's the carry-on that looks like metal and it's shiny paint.
Right.
I don't care for that.
You don't like that? You like
I
a
don't
soft,
the shiny.
soft-sided?
I like the matte finish.
Do you?
Well, I have a Christmas gift to return.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking. This one's kind of a copper-colored.
It looks like a Hot Wheel, is what it looks like.
But it has the 4 wheels on it.
Yeah, the spinners.
The video of it is really cool. They have all the like a temperature 11 degrees, the higher it goes. And, all this
But I can't believe it wasn't damaged as it gently touched to the ground.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's amazing, right?
So the one you buy doesn't come with the parachute and the...
Well, I don't think you really need that.
What's the old joke?
There's 2 guys in a car that have to chase the suitcase down.
That'd be a fun gig.
Yeah, that would be kind of fun.
What'd you do today? Oh, we
81 below, it's saying now.
Holy cow.
At 128,000 feet. Boy, it gets cold up there, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's cold
So
up
this video is on travel and leisure, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why skyscrapers aren't that tall? Because it gets cold really high?
It's too cold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The heating system is overworked.
Yeah, that's
130,080 feet to 130,000. Okay, 130,085 feet, and then they drop it.
All right.
And then they show the car racing to pick it up. But the suitcase is softly falling.
Yes, there's
so a variation of the old joke would be, then why don't they make the planes out of this stuff?
Yeah, right.
If they crash, they'd be...
There you go.
Pat, why don't you sing about this for us?
Please.
I will indeed, man. Baroop, baroop.
Oh.
Is that a meteor slamming into Earth now? No, it's a piece of luggage, rugged yet light. Oh, it's me, Samsonite. Ah, you knew where I was going.
Yeah.
A ball from space didn't scratch that carry-on, but the airlines dented mine last flight. My poor Samsonite. Flight attendant had me checking my bag. Couldn't fit it in the overhead. Too tight. I get to baggage claim and no Samsonite. There you go, man.
Thank you very much.
I think they would have been better served if they had
they just
done away with the parachute and see what happened.
It would have exploded.
I don't think it would have.
I
don't think it would have.
What is the?
Probably already did that.
What is the terminal velocity?
Oh, do you think?
I mean, there's a point at which you can't go any faster.
32 feet per second squared.
I don't know. I mean, at what point?
Or per second, which never made sense to me.
I know it's going pretty. It's going pretty fast, but
So they took just a balloon and brought it up, and then I don't know. Did they just pop the balloon and let it drop?
Well, the balloon has a release of some sort on it,
Right.
probably, and then when it gets to various altitudes, it sounds like various parachutes
What do you think they did? You think they did it without a parachute at
Yeah,
first?
and it failed, and so they put a parachute on it.
You think
I mean, it's no fault of the product that it would burst open.
Nobody's expecting it to.
No.
Yeah, as you said, they're trying to emulate the action of a young Fort Worth airport operator heaving it from a 747.
Yeah.
And
It is pretty cool that they have cameras all the way around it while it's even up in space.
Yeah, it's a cool video.
Yeah, it is a really cool video.
With AI these days, who knows?
Now, do you like I didn't know you called those the spinners.
Yeah, spinners.
The 4-wheeled suitcases?
A spinner, yeah.
Remember
That's what they call it.
They had only 2 wheels.
I like the 2-wheel.
No,
My carry-on is still the 2-wheel.
You can still haul it like a 2-wheeler, but it's so much better.
No, the 4-wheel, you trip on it. It's right there next to you.
Well, if
You trip on it.
What do you do, Tim Conway? But most people,
if you can't navigate a 4-wheel carry-on,
I don't like. I like the kind they're dragging behind you. I don't want to like my dog right next to me.
The spinners also drag behind you.
Yes, they do. Yes.
And you could argue even better.
And you can you rest your hand on it.
Yeah, you can set
You're
things
waving.
on it. Yes.
I think you would end up. Well, no, you sounds like you've tried it.
No, the girls have those things.
Oh, okay.
My suitcase is the size of a briefcase. I take next to nothing with me when we travel.
I was really shocked at Godwin's.
Yeah.
He had a really tiny carry-on.
Half a size.
And he goes, yeah, I've got my
everything
CPAP in there.
Yeah.
It's like, well, where the hell did your clothes go?
2 shirts, yeah.
Yeah.
You wear the same pants the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, jeans.
You wear clean underwear?
Always, yes, because who may dine there.
Yeah, okay.
What is that old joke? Smothered in underwear.
I love that. Yeah. A tube steak smothered in underwear.
Did you say you don't know who's going to be dining there?
Never know. The night is
You
young.
want to have a nice place to show them? Yeah. Come on.
Clean house.
I cannot wait till tomorrow. When, if somebody happens to be listening, somebody's dead.
Oh, I got a text now.
On that note,
Yelp review?
yeah. These are the jokes. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
What we gonna do? I think we're gonna do a little song. All right. About your britches, baby.
About your britches.
About your britches.
1, 2, 3.
Monday, Tuesday, hump day is halfway. Stick it in the pig, pop it in the bank. Saturday's coming quicker than anything. 48 to rendezvous. I'm gonna blow a wad on you. Oh, I'm coming in my pants. My shirt and my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower. Gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my pants, shine shoes, and my necktie, honey. I'm so excited. I hope that I don't I can't move on. Attention is long gone. Suits are pressed, wallets in shape. The only thing left is a little manscape. 24 to rendezvous. I'm gonna blow a wad on you. Oh, I'm coming in my pants. My shirt is my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower. Gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my pants, shine shoes, and my necktie, honey. I'm so excited. I hope that I don't Gonna blow a wad on you. 24 to rendezvous. I'm gonna blow a wad on you. Oh, I'm coming in my pants. My shirt is my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower. Gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my pants, shine shoes, and my necktie, honey. I'm so excited, you know. I'm coming in my pants. My shirt is my best suit, baby.
Come in, my
I'll pick your flower. Gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my pants, shine shoes, and my necktie, honey. I'm so excited, you know. I can't wait, baby. I'm so excited, you know. I can't wait, baby. I'm so excited. I hope that I don't cuss. Oh, dang.
Fantastic.
Here come the mummies.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Hi, man, it's Donnie Baker. Guess what? I saved up some money and bought this new badass spy camera. I swear to God I did. Check out this bad boy. See, I've got some Velcro here that I can put it right on my tap-out cap. Keep it right here on the side. Nobody would ever notice. They'll just think it's like a pacemaker or inhaler. Plus, I've got full coverage connected right here to my pager. So between these two things, I'm basically like a Navy SEAL or a coal miner, except now my head's above water. Check this out. Hey, Chloe, I'm Donnie Baker with the Bob and Tom Show. I'm one of the sound guys. I need to put one of these lavender microphones on you just to make sure we can. You should run this anywhere you want to. I'm a big fan of 24. Hey, is Martin Sheen's son really full-blooded Cherokee, or is that just a rumor or bourbon legend? Is that? Here, maybe we should go this end first.
But hey,
Yeah, it's a lavender microphone. It's just
what the hell are you doing?
I'm putting a lavender.
You've got a restraining order. You're not even supposed to be.
That's a different permit. That's a different. I'll be right back in a second. That's a different.
He doesn't work
I was that close.
Get.
Matt Kirshen is with us in the studio, and Matt is from London, England.
That's right. Hello, governor.
I never knew he spoke like that. I had no idea until I came over here.
You talk funny, don't you?
I've been doing it wrong for like over 20 years. Like, hello, how are you? I'm just a friendly chimney sweep. Cool, blimey, Mary Poppins. Let's have a tea party on the ceiling.
That's right.
The real joy of doing this, by the way, is I could do this impression in front of Americans, and half of you cannot tell the difference between my normal accent and the funny one. I know that because I've done that voice in the middle of gigs, and I can just be there going, hello, how are you? And then I don't get this joke at all. I do not see what he's doing. He says some things in an English accent, and then he said some more things in an English accent. How is this comedy? Please explain to me.
Well, we're talking with Matt Kirshen. He is from London. In the UK. Did you grow up in the city of London?
I grew up in the outskirts of London, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Suburbs, if you will?
Suburbs. Very suburban.
Scotland, yeah.
No, I love the city's name. Hampshire on the Fortnight or something.
What's the name of the town you were in?
I was in Northwood, which is very unimpressive.
Oh, no. Does
and
that
then
go?
Watford, then Stanmore.
Is that on the subway or tube line?
It's just on the
like
very edge.
The very
of it.
fringe.
It's very fringe.
Is it near Sherwood?
It is nowhere near Sherwood. I'm sorry.
Could you please live near someplace we can, fantasize?
Have you ever seen
Sherwood Forest?
Have you ever seen Daffy Duck as Robin Hood? Isn't that hilarious?
It's the greatest.
Every day. That's just my life back home.
So did you $1,000? We'll do it 9 to 5 today. A new word each hour.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hi.
Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Jess Hooker's here.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby.
Peace, man.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. And there's Tom, and I think I have an update.
An update?
A sports update. Hold on to yourselves. Are you guys ready to have a really good time?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, are you ready to have a good time?
Yeah. You better believe it, fella.
ESPN, Disney, and The Simpsons and the National Football League will premiere The Simpsons Fun Day Football Monday, December 9th. That's right. It's going to be an animated Monday Night Football game transformed in real time into the iconic Simpsons world using what they call Sony's Beyond Sports Technology. Adams Stadium, ATOMS, because of the nuclear reactor.
That's right.
In Springfield will host the fully immersive, fun viewing experience featuring the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys on ESPN's Monday Night Football that evening. You can watch it on Disney Plus and also available on ESPN Plus.
That'll be fun.
The whole thing, as it happens in real time, will be in the Simpsons world with all their characters.
Didn't they do that with Toy Story?
They did with Toy Story last year, and I think they did it with something else, but it's amazing. It looks like they're playing in Springfield on The Simpsons, and they're all cartoon characters.
Yeah, they did it with Little Annie Fanny.
Did they?
Yeah, it was
Little Annie Fanny. Does anyone other than me and Pat know what he's talking about?
I do.
You do?
Yes. I have seen some old issues.
The least funny, worst, dumbest thing that
I
they
was
ever
like,
did.
they would usually have sometimes there would be an old mustachioed bald guy or whatever.
so not funny. And I go, what do you do when you have a Playboy and can't get an erection? You sit around reading that.
I like those body comic strips.
The ESPN Plus and Disney Plus ran an alternate Toy Story Sunday Funday broadcast.
That's right.
Falcons and the Jaguars last season won 3 sports Emmys for outstanding production design, technical achievement, and graphic design. The highest viewed Disney Plus sports broadcast to date. ESPN has additionally experimented with Big City Greens.
I love that show.
Alternate broadcasts for NHL games, to say nothing of alternate broadcasts with Marvel or Star Wars elements.
So for the NHL games, they make them interesting and funny?
Oh, you can take that, Josh.
It would be like talking to a rock to try to educate a lizard on.
A wise man once told me you can never convince somebody who's already convinced.
Hey, look, they shoot the buck, they put it in the net.
That's not. I don't know what that is.
Is that your attempt at a Canadian accent?
Hey, Gordon, I shoot the puck, I put it in the net. Hey, Gordon, that's great. I've been watching this damn game for 2 hours. Nobody's gotten one in the net yet.
As exciting as anything, but that's all right.
Hey, where are your teeth there, Gordo?
CBS has already has done it with. They do quite often with the Nickelodeon. And when a touchdown scored, the end zone gets slimed, and
it's not a bad advertisement for stockholders
and kids.
Hey, you see this technology?
Get them early.
Hooking your kids early. That's right. Yeah.
Now for the Simpsons game, I'm sorry.
I'm not talking to you.
Who are the teams that are playing?
Bengals, Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
One more time.
I was hoping it was the Jets.
Why is that?
Why?
Because you'd get to hear Homer go, yo, a lot.
You might hear him do this at the start of the game.
To the book depository.
Boy, out of context, that's
something else, isn't it?
And are they in Dallas?
Yes, at Dallas.
Oh, wow.
Oh, even more appropriate.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
To the book depository.
Wow. Christy Lee is over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Have we missed anything?
Yeah, we missed this. A New Jersey woman suing JetBlue over what she terms a dangerously cold ice cream sandwich.
Oh, jeez.
According to the lawsuit. Ms. Carla Quinones was on a JetBlue flight from JFK to Paris when she was served a chomp-sized strawberry shortcake ice cream sandwich. Ms. Quinones alleges that she was not warned that the treat was frozen solid and broke her tooth when she bit down on it.
Oh, well, this is something.
No, it's not. You're an idiot.
She argues that JetBlue was negligent for serving food at a temperature below what is reasonable or safe for consumption.
I think she's right.
As well as failing to warn her of the dangerously cold temperature.
Right. Yes, the airline is responsible here. They were too frozen.
And solid state of the ice cream sandwich.
Ma'am, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to cut your steak up. You can't shove it down your throat. It's gonna block your airway.
That's not at all what happened here.
It's the exact same thing. She's an idiot. They should throw her off the plane at altitude.
Ms. Quinones is demanding a money judgment against JetBlue plus legal costs.
You're lucky. You're lucky that were able to get on a plane. You and your lawyer should both be put in prison.
Not at all true. If this happened to you, I know you.
No, I'm not a moron. I wouldn't say, here's an ice cream sandwich. I'm going to bite into it as hard as I can.
No, she didn't. She just bit into what she thought was a reasonably temperatured ice cream sandwich.
Yes.
And it turned out to be rock hard. This is negligent.
You'd better be going somewhere with this.
Your Honor, please.
Pick it up.
Is it frozen? I mean,
no. There are different degrees of frozen.
Aren't the chomp ice cream sandwiches, aren't they square like Eskimo pies or something?
Therefore, even more dense and hard.
Thick, yeah.
I mean, this woman should win. And I hope
You know what? Now that I've heard Josh's argument, I agree with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
He was that convincing.
I'm that convinced. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. So when they serve everything, okay, ma'am, I'm going to go through the list here. The coffee's hot.
Again, a different food.
Your steak, please cut it up and don't shove it down your throat.
Nope, it still doesn't work.
And then when you get the ice cream sandwich, I want you to leave it out for the duration of our flight to Paris so that it's not too hard for your sensitivity.
I'm with Tom on this. You have a certain responsibility as a consumer to know, like,
you don't know until you bite.
Yeah, but I know when to lay off. Like, I'm not going to continue to bite.
All right. I'm going to do an experiment this week.
Okay.
I'm going to have frozen solid ice cream sandwiches and the appropriately frozen ice cream sandwiches, and I'm just going to set them in front of you.
Okay.
And you have to bite into them.
Okay.
Yeah, but when you start the bite, you realize, oh, this is frozen solid. I think I'll
Too
put
late.
it back
Her tooth
down.
broke. Too late.
You don't give it like a preliminary, like a test, like a...
And no, I don't. And
Would
nor
you
do
put your tongue away?
Nor do you.
You know what I say to your frozen lawsuit?
What's that, sir?
Let it go.
A frozen.
Let it go. Let it go. Olaf.
I may sue you for that.
My bad joke.
I'm suing. My Cheetos are too cheesy.
Again, that's not at all the case.
She did break her tooth. I mean,
Because she's an idiot.
Nope. She had every expectation that it would be biteable.
You know, this sounds exactly like something you'd
That's what I tried to
pull.
tell him. Yeah.
I can't imagine why you're not on this
You're
lady's
lucky.
side.
This woman's lucky that we're allowing her to travel internationally. She should be working chained to a machine somewhere.
You have no
She's an
idea what
idiot.
this woman does.
I don't care. She's a moron.
She could be in Paris. An altruistic philanthropist who helps many.
No, she's trying to cash in from some airline. They're working hard. Lots of people trying to.
Apparently, they're not working hard enough to keep the food out of.
Ferry people across the ocean.
No, they're worse than a too hard ice cream sandwich.
I mean, it's deadly.
Yeah.
She could have choked to death on her tooth. What would you have then?
I wouldn't even allow her casket to be put on one of my airplanes with her in it. Ooh. Bury her wherever she is.
I win. I got him to go way too far.
Bury her wherever she is.
I mean, what point you take any responsibility for any aspect of your life?
Yes.
She does plenty. This is the first time she sued.
I had no idea that these knives were so sharp when I slashed my wrists.
Well, that doesn't.
Their
arguments are silly, and the case dismissed.
They should have known. When they handed me the knife, that I could have shoved it in my throat.
Please approach the bench. All right.
You think a judge has ever called an attorney a motor mouth?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I would think, yeah.
There is no one I wouldn't sue for a Klondike bar.
I never understood the Klondike bar. Why doesn't it have a stick? I don't get it.
Why?
You're going to get your hands all chocolatey.
It doesn't have a stick?
No, a Klondike bar just is
It's just chocolate-covered ice
a
cream.
square of ice. Where are you, from the moon? You've never seen an Eskimo bar?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, you know, they're not called Eskimo bars anymore, are
No,
they?
they're
No, like the Eskimo pie. They changed their name.
Called nose-rubbing frozen people bars.
Blubber eating.
Yeah. Blubber eating, seal whacking, tasty treats.
Seal whacking, tasty treats.
You know, that's one of my favorite shows, Life Below Zero, and there are naturalized natives who eat blubber, and they have
they
freeze to death.
Yeah.
Yes, because of the calories, yes.
Right.
But when they eat frozen blubber, do they chomp on it and knock their teeth out?
No, they expect that it will be served to them
At a normal and interesting temperature. That's the way they do it on Eskimo Airlines.
Okay.
Eskimo Air, Alaska Air.
You know,
Alaska Air!
It is telling, though, that this only happened to one lady.
Right.
Not six.
Everyone else on the plane.
They did seem to do okay.
Her teeth were probably riddled with cavities.
I don't think you can judge someone like that.
Well, I'm just saying, maybe it was already ready to break off.
Ready to break off, just
Yes.
waiting for a hard piece of ice
A
cream.
mild breeze.
Maybe she had it had been more than 2 minutes and she'd been stuffing something in her mouth. And, I need more food. Eskimo pie. Where's my seatbelt extension?
Lord.
I want a forklift to lift me off the plane.
I love the idea of a fat person announcing, I need more food.
I've bitten into a frozen Snickers and thought I was going to break a tooth before. Man.
Okay, here we go. The Eskimo pie has been renamed the Edie's pie.
Oh, that's right.
As in Edie's ice cream. Would you eat Edie's pie?
I'd have to get a look at Edie.
Okay.
What am I, Steve Lawrence?
I like my pies hair-free.
I think Edie's hairy, huh?
She'd be hairy down there.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like Edie's a Canadian.
She'd be hairy down there.
Sure, it's high quality. I hear it's gourmet.
Thank you very much. And that wraps up this joke. Josh Arnold, tell me about my feet and about Orange Insoles,
I'd love to tell you about your feet. They're hideous.
Of course they're like bird feet. They're razor sharp.
You know, I've never actually seen Tom's feet.
Oh, my God, they're hideous.
Tom, will you please post pictures of your feet today?
Very busy today, maybe tomorrow.
All right, I appreciate that. Well, if you have back pain, hip pain, or knee pain, you know how it affects your daily routine. Pat and I were talking a little bit about this. Just how the slightest bit of back pain can just ruin.
That sounds fascinating.
Your day. Yeah, man.
Are you lost over there?
What kind of support is currently in your shoes? Is it still the same sad thin liner that came with those shoes?
Like a piece of bologna in there. No, thank you.
Those are doing you nothing. Go to orangeinsoles.com.
Well, if it's bologna, it's making your feet stink even worse.
Oh, yeah,
Yes, it is.
Got that going for you.
If you work on your feet all day, you're putting stress on your body. It's that simple. Orange insoles offer a deep heel cup and arch support that's better to help support your body, and they give you better alignment, thus helping to alleviate that pain. Think of a table. If it wobbles, what does that mean? It doesn't have proper support. It all starts from the ground up. You know, I'd like to have proper support around here from my coworkers. Is that too much to ask?
I'm sorry, what?
I shoot the puck, I put it in the net.
Find the right fit for you, whether you play hockey or you wear work boots, sneakers, ice skates, winter boots. They have an insole for every shoe. There's no cutting required. Go online, take their insole quiz, and they'll get you hooked up. And by the way, those insoles are true to size. You don't need the scissors to cut the right size there. Go to Orange.
You don't have to be an artist to use them.
Right.
What is this, a school project?
Go to orangeinsoles.com today. Free shipping, my friends. Plus, Orange Insoles come with a 60-day We Want You to Be Happy guarantee. That's orangeinsoles.com. Feel better, do more.
Yeah, they rejected my campaign.
What was that?
Orange insults.
Oh, I like that.
Hey, you know why you're slouching there, orange boy? Because you don't have orange in your feet. That's an ugly jacket you got on, Orangey.
I see why they rejected it.
Can't believe they didn't go with that.
It's orange insults. Hey, orange hair. Yikes. Shoot the puck. Put it in the net. We're coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes. Gah.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Oh my gosh, there he is.
Is it who I think it is?
I think it is.
There you go.
Looks to me like he's wearing a bright orange.
Wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen,
coat.
he can't hear me yet. Put your headphones on, you giant jerk.
Looks to be the one and only
Dick Mango!
Mango!
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dick Mango.
So good to see you.
Get in the groove here.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we can tell.
Oh, yeah, baby. Well, you gotta look around now. He's looking around.
All right, Tom.
Is this on that tube thing?
It is, yeah.
YouTube, yeah.
YouTube and a KY jelly.
Oh, Dick.
Started with a joke. That's what it's for, buddy. You tell me when to go there, Dukas. Hey now, Tommy. Dukas. Here we go. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster got up. Joshie, take your hands off that pizza and out of your pants. Crispy Lee, boobs back back in the brassiere. And who's the sexy one with the bouffant? Oh, that's Ace. Oh, and there's a lovely lady, too. Make me a frittata, bitch. I must go.
You forgot me again.
Who?
Pat Godwin.
You owe me money. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dick Mango.
Happy Halloween.
You just won't shut up. You get there. And
quiz time.
One more thing. Hi, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. You're just in time. It's quiz time.
Let's take a quiz.
Here's the quiz master, Arnold Farquharson. Arnold?
Hi.
He's from Canada.
Who is Buckeye Christian Kent Nelson?
Buckeye Christian Kent.
I don't know, but I have a
Kiss from Ohio.
I have a guess.
Christian.
Your guess is?
The latest winner of the Pigskin Pick'em?
No.
Oh.
That's a very good guess.
You got a hint?
We were just talking about him.
He got Giselle Bundchen pregnant?
No, that was not.
No. He is the inventor of the Eskimo pie.
Oh. How about that?
Along with his business partner Russell Stover.
Stover chocolates?
Ring a bell?
Russell Stover,
So
sure.
Buckeye was his first name or his...
No, that's his name. He was from Ohio.
Buckeye Christian was his nickname?
Christian Kent Nelson on this date
What the hell's going on?
in 1922, if it were January 24th.
Wait a minute. So you added the Buckeye just because he was from Ohio?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, no. Just say Christian Kent Nelson.
Right.
From Ohio.
Oh, then you would have gotten it?
Yes, I would have nailed it.
Yes. Everybody knows CKN.
But he invented the Eskimo pie, which is no longer called the Eskimo pie. Once again, it's called Edie's pie. That was offending some people.
No, actually, I promise you it wasn't. They just thought maybe it would, and so they changed
But isn't Edie's one of those products that are different on the west of the Rockies or something? Isn't like it's Dreyer's ice cream in certain places and Edie's ice cream in certain
Oh, is it really?
I think so.
I don't think so, because Edie's is answer to crossword puzzles all the time.
Yes, but only on the East Coast.
I mean, they wouldn't put.
East of the Mississippi River. That's why
the New York Times wouldn't put in a regional answer.
Yes, they would. They're the New York Times. Are you kidding?
No, I wouldn't talk down to them.
Sure, here we go. Bye-bye to the Eskimo pie. I hear the name's insensitive, but I'm not sure why. They took away the name way back a couple of Julys. Klondike Bar. Whoops.
Take two.
Klondike Bar, I'll give you a try. Okay, nothing.
That was nice, Pat.
A slow clap.
That was very good. No, you didn't get the big applause because we thought you were going to keep going.
Oh, I have a full version, yeah. But
You're correct.
By all means.
What's the matter?
Edie's is called Dreyer's on the West Coast.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Well, tell the New York Times crossword puzzle people then.
I'm telling you, that's because they're.
I want to have a word with Will Shorts about this.
Hellman's mayonnaise and Best Foods mayonnaise for whatever the hell reason.
Wait, what's the burger place that switches?
Some sort of Hardee's.
Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
And now I think it's Hardee's, Carl's Jr. everywhere. For some reason, they're using both names. I think.
Really?
I think. It's like Jack in the Box and.
What's the story with Ruth's Christ?
Christ?
It's Christ.
Jesus. Oh, that's Jesus Christ. And Ruth's
Christ.
Sorry, I must have read the sign wrong.
I thought it was church.
Doesn't Eskimo pie sound like a move like the Cleveland Steamer?
Never mind.
Hey, Al, how was your weekend? Oh, I gave her the old Eskimo pie.
And she's still talking to you? Boy, oh boy.
Wow.
You don't want to hear about the snowball, do you?
Yeah, she broke her tooth. She broke her tooth on it.
I thought you guys weren't interested in Eskimo pies. A little cold.
Oh, that's the old Marine
Yeah, thanks.
chant?
Hey, Dr. Noguchi, how was
I don't know, but I've been told.
Yeah. Eskimo pies are mighty cold.
All right. Well, so on that note, we return to...
Some schools are banning Crocs over safety concerns, not because of fashion.
Oh.
I mean, they're very popular.
According to Fortune,
They're
dozens of
very
schools
popular.
across more than 12 states have implemented Croc bans after students kept tripping on these slip-on foam clogs.
Students kept tripping.
Kiss my hand. I can
Hey,
barely
Tom,
see.
do you know the students kept tripping?
Sounds like Nicolas Cage.
Podiatrists have warned that they have seen an uptick in children as well as adults falling in their Crocs. A spokesperson for the American Podiatric Medical Association.
Pediatric? No.
No, it's not pediatrics.
Baby feet.
Podiatric.
It's podiatric. Is that what?
Podiatric.
I've never seen that word.
I hadn't either, but it
That
would
means
be.
foot. That means foot people.
Added the shoe lacks sufficient arch support and can cause blisters.
Didn't Monty Python have a foot person, or his head was a foot? Remember that? He slammed down.
Well, there was a giant foot that would get the titles. Yeah.
So what? So they're saying that
Crocs calls the bands baffling.
Crocs are causing people to fall.
To trip.
Oh,
yes.
come on.
I think they may have something here, but I would imagine
It's more probably the slip-on part of it than the.
and the sizing. If you, I am a
they're-
size 12, but in Crocs I'm like a size 10.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're so wide. Yeah.
So if you buy a size 12 Croc,
I mean, isn't there a little
big hog?
Isn't there a little bit of individual freedom here at stake? If you want to wear those dumb shoes, you should be allowed to.
No,
They all wear them. All
Do your
my
girls
son's
have
whole
them?
class wears.
Yeah, they really do, man.
They wear them with socks.
Do your girls have them?
Probably, I don't know.
They're the nerds ropes of footwear.
Can't keep track.
You don't know.
Your girls have Crocs or not?
A lot of athletes have them because they'll wear them to and from practice when they change out of their cleats or their athletic
I own
shoes.
3 pair.
Yeah.
I love it. Good on the boat and.
I have one. Yeah, I have one pair.
I saw the
garden shoes. Yeah.
This is just for Josh. Let me think. I saw the best ankles of my generation destroyed by fadness.
Yes.
You know what I want to tell him? That is the rare Allen Ginsberg joke.
You don't often.
You don't get a lot of howls going on.
Nor do you get a lot of response.
You see the original.
You tell a joke, you don't laugh, you howl.
Oh God. No, should the schools really be doing this? I mean, come on.
It's like any dress code, right?
Yeah, I wish they would actually.
But what is this based on?
Apparently.
What, like 3 people trip, so they ban the shoes?
I doubt. I'm sure there are more than 3, or they wouldn't have
just
12
trip?
stands.
I mean, there are kids that have tripped in their cowboy boots.
Yeah, they're dumb.
Yeah, kids are lanky and awkward.
And
what if
shuffle
they're-
around
Yeah,
and drag
yeah.
their feet.
I can barely walk down the ramp here without falling over.
Well, that's
we know.
1,500 years old.
It's amazing you just haven't turned to dust.
See that wall where you turn right to get to the green room?
Oh, it's a tricky.
Yeah.
That's a tricky one.
I walked into that the other day. It's right there. They haven't moved it. I'm not going to go, hey, ban the walls here. I'm an idiot, and I walked into them.
Yeah.
This is the.
Maybe it's
that
just
sounds like a
people
bump.
don't want their kids wearing Crocs.
Let's make that a bumper sticker. Not say anything about it. Ban the walls. just put it out.
You know people will get behind it and have no idea.
This is the creeping socialism of our society. You can't wear Crocs. Oh, come on. Really?
Do you want a pair, Pat?
I do. I love them.
Yeah.
I wear them all the time. I wear them even when I make love. I wear them.
Do you
really?
I call it croc rocking around. That's Susan wore her dresses croc rocking.
So
Is there another
No,
line?
I love Crocs.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
You would never wear them. Oh, we know.
I have a pair of Bush
They're
Light Crocs.
trashy.
You
I've
do?
heard you.
They're closed-toed.
And I have a pair of.
Wait a minute. You have a pair of Bush Light Crocs.
Yeah, you
That's right.
told us
That's
that.
the most Missouri thing I've ever heard.
Are they so they're logoed?
That's right.
Yeah.
While listening to Casey, I was wearing my Bush Light Crocs.
Were these
cheering for the Cardinals?
Were these a gift or did you purchase
I
them?
purchased them. I was very excited. It's my favorite beer.
Croc does a lot of collaborations with a lot of
I have a
companies.
pair of A
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street Crocs.
There you go.
Yeah, they do a lot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they did the one with Shinola. A crock of Shinola.
I can't tell the difference.
They make a nice watch. Don't like the Shinola people.
Oh, I'm
They
not.
have marijuana leaves on them.
Those are me.
They call it the crock pot.
Very good, Pat.
Very good, Pat. Pat him on the head. Very good, Pat.
Aren't the Shinolas made in Detroit?
Yes. Well, they said they were, and then there's speculation that they're not.
Oh,
I have a pair with a bunch of phones.
Yeah.
Yeah. The crocodile.
Oh, we're still doing this.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we're
Wait a
still
minute.
doing it.
Hold on. Sorry, I don't get that one. What is it?
Crocodile. Crocodile.
Oh,
Crocodile rock.
You're missing a syllable. I guess the fun
sorry.
must
They're
be.
Irish.
Must
They're
be.
shamrocks and bones. That's the crocodile.
It's the crocodile.
Does that help?
No, that doesn't help.
I didn't think so.
I saw the best ankles of my generation destroyed by fadness.
Police in New Hampshire have found an alleged vandalism attempt. Have foiled I can't see with one eye. After apprehending 2 people with over 1,000 rolls of toilet paper, the Ringe.
That is one mean case of diarrhea, son.
The Ringe.
Officer, these are all for me. It's like the guy that gets caught with a bale of pot. This is for personal use.
The Ringe Police Department said attempts were made by local youths to toilet paper the Ringe Town Common, but officers were already in the area after receiving a tip. So as a result, 2 people were arrested with over 1,000 toilet paper rolls. The 18 and 21-year-olds now face multiple charges. 3 juveniles were also taken into protective custody. Charges include prowling, littering, criminal mischief, and use of tobacco by a minor.
Oh, one of them was smoking.
Wow.
Oh, and apparently a tire fire occurred at the same time as the vandalism attempt, so I'm sure they are looking into that as well.
So one of them is smoking, and they arrest him for that?
It's illegal if you're a minor.
I mean, you can get a ticket, I'm sure.
God.
Did you guys ever TP when you were a kid?
No.
Please, it's called indigenous dwelling.
Toilet paper a house. I think I did like once or twice.
We never did that.
Oh, yeah, we did.
No.
Yeah, the trick is you got to throw it the right way so that it's coming off the top.
Of course.
Right. I thought most people just did the trees anyway. They didn't
It's not
actually do the
anything you have
house.
to figure out, and you don't have some magnificent shortcut to toilet papering homes. So
You never did it.
There's a
You
key.
never did it.
Of course not.
Of course, because that's trashy. We've learned.
No, I had my butler toilet paper.
You want to wipe me?
Yes. Use the golf cart to get away.
It's a pain in the ass to clean up.
It is. It's awful.
Yeah, it really
And
is.
if it's wet.
You know, do you know what they describe them as youths?
Youths.
Do you know what you call 5 youths about to...
What do they call 5 youths about?
A whipple of youths.
Oh, how about that? I found that joke to be charming.
Was that Ginsburg again?
No, it's Mr. Whipple. Very charming. But I have a question. Does
You ever egg a house?
No, God, no.
Egging is vicious.
Well, right now, egging is expensive.
Yes, that's true too.
You bought a dozen eggs lately?
I haven't. No.
And now, Christy, does it say where they stole 1,000 rolls of toilet
It does
paper?
not say that here.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Off the docks.
That's what I bought.
Sounds
That's what I bought that first week of COVID.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished going through them. My basement looks like a Costco. I didn't want to end up,
I like this philosophy.
He's losing it.
If the first joke doesn't hit, tag it till you
tag it until we give in with exhaustion.
I'll talk to you, Jess.
Yes.
To arrest these guys, you know who they sent in?
Who'd they send?
The SWAT team.
Hey, that's the second time you used the SWAT team.
That's why it didn't work the first time. I thought if I pounded into a fresh face. See, it's not the SWAT team. It's the squat team, Pat, because you squat, then you use toilet paper.
Oh, I know, I heard it yesterday.
Okay. It's a great joke. It was a great joke then. It's a great joke now. You know what they said when they pulled these kids over?
Still going.
They say.
That's the way we roll.
They get your toilet paper.
Okay, thanks, Pat.
All right, I think I'm done here.
Well, what's coming up?
I think our history lesson, the last I checked.
Oh, my God, I'm responsible for that.
Yeah, look at this.
I don't even know what day it is.
It's October
November
29th.
Oh, October 29th.
Yes, October 29th.
Right now, where are you sitting, Christy Lee?
I'm sitting in the SILAC news desk chair, yes.
That's correct. And according to AARP, little survey, little number for you. You like numbers?
Yeah.
61% of Americans 50 and older say they're worried about not having enough money when they retire. Do you know why?
Yeah, because we don't know how that works.
We don't get that gold watch.
Yeah.
You're not going to be leaving here with a gold watch and getting your salary.
Is a gold watch?
Nope.
You mean a Shinola gold watch?
And I'm not getting one either.
All right.
And I'm not going to be writing you checks once you leave.
No.
That's why you want to look into something called an annuity. Who are the experts in annuities? Of course, it's Silac Insurance. Now, you can go visit them at silacins.com. That's silacins.com. Or you can go to bobandtom.com, where Chick McGee will, in person, walk you through some of the details about this.
I walk you through going out to your mailbox and opening the mailbox door. I don't give you any nuts and bolts on an annuity.
Well, that's because you're an idiot. They wouldn't have you do that.
I can't argue that. But my point is, you're not telling anything that's true.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Some would say you're lying.
I'm just saying you're going to be illustrating what is going to happen in the future when you just go to your mailbox to get that check.
I want that Silac annuity plan, sure, yeah.
And you see that way,
I want to be nude when I get my annuity.
Really?
How about
a nude
that?
annuity?
A nude annuity. A nude annuity. I'd make it brand new. A nude annuity.
When I was a kid, I thought you had to be naked to take Bear aspirin, but then I was an idiot.
Wow, you have not gotten any smarter as far as I'm concerned.
The point is, you can be smart and plan for your retirement, so you'll be able to spend the next few years feeling a lot better about your life, knowing that when the time comes, you're going to have some money there. Visit silacins.com, or just go to bobandtom.com, where Chick will be going to show you how he can go to his mailbox and get money. It's that simple. The Silac Insurance Company coming up. God knows what.
A story of you and your brothers. Speaking of bear, you and your brothers playing bear man, playing grab ass naked up at some lake in Michigan Lake.
No grab ass.
Yeah.
Incestuous home.
Welcome to the Griswold. Always leave yourselves alone.
Childhood.
Wash your sons are molesting each other.
Well, we better go up to the remote lake house.
Wash your hands and scrub that finger and throw that toothbrush away. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Who's that knocking on my front door? I'm watching the game, it's 3:45. There's a tiny Spider-Man saying trick or treat. I'm in my boxer shorts, all out of sweets. The scariest thing you've ever seen is a divorced guy with no idea it's Halloween. I've got no candy in the house, man, that's a drag. Cause Baby Yoda's on my porch, holding the bag. I've got no Snickers, Reese's Cups, or Hershey bars. I have Chinese takeout and a couple cigars. The lights are off so I can't be seen. I'm a divorced guy with no candy, no girlfriend, no idea it's Halloween. I've got toothpaste, vitamins, and pizza crust, Advil, Sudafed, and Cheeto dust, Fifth Crown Royal and a couple of beers, unpaid bills and a summons to appear. The scariest thing you've ever seen is a divorced guy with no candy, no girlfriend, no job, no idea it's Halloween. That knocking on my front door.
Trick or treat.
Hey, it's
Josh from the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Google knows everything. It's incredible. You can wake up after a long night of drinking being like, Google, who is this girl in bed with me? Google will be like, do you mean who is this guy?
Don't you mean?
Oh no, Google, what did I do last night? Do you mean what didn't you do?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I like technology is crazy. I like Amazon. I'm growing increasingly terrified of the robot takeover of Earth.
Amazon knows what you're going to get. Is that what you're talking about? Hey, you bought this CD. I'll bet you'd like this one.
Yeah, it's like even in the last Terminator, the robots couldn't read our minds. If you like Amazon.com, you may also enjoy being enslaved by robots.
Yeah, you're right though. Yeah, it's like having robots.
Amazon does suggest stuff for you.
I like the spammers that use like they always use like a common name like Steve. Some generic subject like been a while. They try to pretend like it's someone or whatever. And I open it up. It's like, do you want free porn? Like, well, only a dear friend of mine would know how much I enjoy free porn. Click. My computer just explodes.
Thank you, Steve.
Go buy a new one. I email him back. I'm like, dear Steve, thanks so much for trying to send me the free porn. Damnedest thing, my computer exploded. Could you please resend?
Damnedest thing.
Our guest in the studio is comedian Shane Moss.
I realized how addicted I was to internet porn recently. I broke my computer. I didn't have a computer for like 4 or 5 weeks. It was sent in, and this is one of the most pathetic things I've ever done in my life. I found myself one day satisfying to myself to the idea of having a working computer. It's like thinking about screen sizes and.
That's hilarious. Okay. Wow.
And it's very scary. They've actually unearthed the actual ghosts at the Lilly Mansion. Yeah. They're very scary. Mm-hmm. Trust me on this. And of course, they're very real. That's right.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Tom.
How's it going?
Good.
What's the problem?
I was looking up something for Josh.
Yes. Find something good?
Not yet. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, no, I was trying
Well, I guess we have to sit here until tomorrow.
No, I was trying to find something, and I can't seem to find it, so I'll get to it later. What did you like to do over there?
History.
Oh, okay.
October 29th.
Got to look it up. Oh, this is a good one.
Well, wait a minute. Substance. Back onto the show. October 29th. Today in history. Tom?
Okay, we're going to do some birthdays. One of these people has been on our show.
Here we go again.
I know you
We have a
don't.
list, and we have to guess which one.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Born in 1942 on this day, Bob Ross.
Oh, the painter?
I'm going to paint some happy trees.
Yes.
Do you know that fro was fake?
No.
Yeah, and he hated it, but once it became his trademark, he had to keep it.
It's a wig?
It's a wig?
No,
It's a perm.
they've permed it.
Oh, well, that's still his
not
hair.
fake.
It's processed.
fake.
Oh, boy, you are human clickbait.
It was transplanted from his pubic region, as everyone knows.
You know, Jennifer Aniston was a twin. No, she wasn't.
He was prescribed instead of Lexapro for many people. That's Bob Ross. Born in 1947 on this date. Great actor, Richard Dreyfuss.
He's not been on the show.
So difficult, evidently.
I don't know him in person. He's
I always liked him.
very fine actor, of
For
course.
sure. He's a great, I love watching him.
Best movie, of course.
Jaws?
The Apprenticeship of Duddy
No,
Kravitz.
Jaws.
What about Bob is the best?
Oh, that's a great movie.
Goodbye, Girls. Great.
Bob, there's a breakthrough book just out on the market. Let me think about it.
Okay.
Baby steps is what the name.
Christy, this is in quiz form. Everyone else, please be quiet.
19. Sorry, I can't help it.
1957.
Mm-hmm.
Hooker, this is for you.
Okay.
1957, this gent was born. He is the voice of Homer Simpson.
Oh, I don't know the voice of Homer Simpson.
It's kind of obscure, and plus it's hard to pronounce. But I mean,
I don't know this either.
You don't?
He's tried to be an actor a couple times, but obviously he doesn't need
Is
to
he
do
on
anything
Friends?
now.
He is in an episode of
He
Friends
is
as
in
the
a
zookeeper guy.
Yeah. Or the guy that tries to buy. Yes.
Yeah, or he has the lowdown on
Yes.
what
Where is
happened
it?
to
Yes.
Marcel.
Dan Castellaneta.
There it is. Yeah.
I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Castellaneta.
Dan Castellaneta. Sorry.
And I know he was in here, and I'm sure.
Well, you just gave away the answer.
Yeah, you told us to answer it when we knew.
Oh, I didn't give you the
I
rest.
remember him being in here.
The rest of the contestants.
I don't remember him being in here.
Not 1971. Oh, so we're not going to wish these people happy birthday?
You can. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to.
No, I want to know.
Nope, not going to happen.
Oh, my God.
Somebody do something.
Many just did. They
Yeah.
turned us off.
Click.
Okay, you'll like this one, Josh.
I voted with my finger.
What happened? What began on this date in 1692?
Oh, got to be Crusades.
Here in the USA.
Yeah.
Yep, the Crusades.
What happened?
There may have been,
1692?
eventually, there may have been firewood involved.
Wait a minute. What year?
1692.
There wasn't anything here.
Roanoke was built?
The Salem witch trials.
Oh, okay. All right. That was close.
Yeah, there you go. Did they burn them?
They sure did.
Oh, that's horrible.
1692.
Wow.
Are you sure it wasn't for... Well, maybe.
When did we sail the ocean blue?
1492.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What was Jamestown? 1607-ish? Something like that? I forget. The 1858, this is very generic.
No.
The first store opens in Denver.
First store?
Just the first store.
It was a music store. Sold basses and guitars and drums.
It was a head shop.
Was it Sweetwater's, the first location? Yeah.
Nordstrom, we all know that.
Denver, Colorado, the first store. But not really very
That was Seattle, though,
much
wasn't it?
information there. Maybe it was one of those dollar stores.
Probably a general store.
Maybe it was a general store.
A dollar store, and everybody was too poor to shop there.
A $50. $50 store.
10-cent store.
Yeah, okay. Okay, this is one. Let's see. This is a tough one. 1929. The stock market crashes. What was it called?
The Great Depression?
Black Friday?
It was a Monday, right?
Great Depression?
Black Tuesday.
Oh.
Oh. Well, where would you get Black Friday? Was Steely Dan messing
Black
with me all
Friday
these years?
comes, yeah.
Yeah.
could catch the guys that drive from the 14th floor.
You got your Black Friday. You've got what other days are associated with colors?
Manic. Oh no.
Manic Monday.
Magenta Monday.
Magenta Monday.
Okay. Let's see.
Super Saturday.
This is interesting. In 1998, the Space Shuttle Discovery blasted off with John Glenn on board. Do you remember how old he was?
He was 82.
77 at the time.
Vomited violently.
Oldest man in space would later become
vomiting.
William Shatner.
That's correct. And then eventually Mr. Ed Dwight at the age of 90.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Whoa.
Wow.
Boy, that's an old name, too. Ed Dwight.
Yeah.
Edward Dwight.
Good for him. That's amazing. Now, we had the cool story about the Samsonite luggage today, which I really liked. I just watched the whole video.
That was just such a scam.
It was a scam.
130,000 feet, they released this piece of luggage.
And it reached a top speed of 10 miles an hour.
No. It reached a much higher speed, and then they...
At the higher atmosphere.
Then they reduced the speed with a series of parachutes.
Sure.
Right.
So it lands, and it was intact. And do you know how they knew that it was their luggage?
How?
They had tied a red ribbon around the handle so they wouldn't confuse it with any other luggage falling into the desert from the sky. Is this your suitcase? Many suitcases look alike. Remember in the Bahamas they had They had the suitcases up there and said many suitcases look alike, and someone climbed up there.
The only thing that's kept me from killing you all these years is you doing that and making me laugh. That's the only thing.
Sorry I couldn't do that today. This is the Bob and Tom Show.